You know, my favorite type of weed was cocaine. 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 Cocaine.
You son of a biscuit-eating bulldog with the French toast. I wouldn't find out about your little doo-doo head cootie queen. Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lit? Oh, you kumquat! You're still overreacting when I put your convertible into a wood chipper, stinking extinct face. Uh-oh. You hobo.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Coming to you live from the luscious loins of lapel. It's Saturday. It's 4:00 and we're doing a podcast. That's right. We got Vibrolas in the house today. What's up, guys?
Hey.
All the way from parts of Kentucky.
Yes,
Yeah,
from parts unknown.
Hell yeah. And you guys are playing punk rock tonight
We
with
are.
Yes.
Crazy in the Brains, Some Kind of Nightmare from California / Dayton, and then Lucifist. Lafayette thrash metal.
Insane.
Yeah,
Hell
it's
yeah.
gonna be good.
Good shit.
I want to see tiny guitar frets.
I hate
the
their
name.
bass player, man. He's awful. Have you ever met Tony?
No,
He's a jerk. He's mean to everybody.
but I know
He's
how I'm gonna
just
react.
no
to him
fun.
And you're obviously lying.
I'm like, that's all. I love Tony. Just had his brother here a couple weeks ago. His brother does Dwarf Among Midgets and also does podcasts as well. So yeah, he's a mess.
Podcast brethren.
Yeah, his brother's a mess for sure.
Yeah, man, those podcast people are kind of weird.
They are. They're
Fucked up.
nuts.
Fucked in the head.
Kind of like weirdo musicians.
Weirdo musicians, yes. So when's the last time you guys were up here?
Ooh, man, it was the last winter.
I think it was. I don't know. It's always cold.
For some
yeah, I
reason, it's
don't
always
remember.
cold when we're here.
Yeah, it feels like
Yeah.
I want to say February, but that feels like so long ago. Like last February.
Well, we did the wrestling thing, but didn't we play after the wrestling thing?
I don't think we have. So I
Maybe
think
we haven't.
yeah,
Yeah, it might have been it.
I think WrestleMania was our last one,
Yeah.
and so it was WrestleMania
February of
year.
last year. Yeah. Or was that April?
Oh, I guess it was April. Yeah,
It would have been April.
yeah, it would
Yeah.
have been April. So yeah,
Unless
Yeah.
you guys did the Rumble Royale.
No, we didn't.
It was
We did
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania,
Yeah.
and it was a good show. I think I thought we had a good applause rating. I thought that we were a very close second. Personally,
I think it was close all the way around. That it was a good.
it was. Yeah, it was. It
I
wa-
was
it was pretty
impressed.
even. I was too. I was very impressed too. I won't say we got robbed,
We didn't get robbed.
but
Nah.
it was close. It was close.
You can always,
It was fair. It was a fair match.
You can always jump on a Rumble Royale and get back to
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Hey, them-
I'll have to get a new outfit.
Hell yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
repeat.
Oh no, especially not for the big ones you can't repeat on.
No.
I just got to rinse mine off, and it's good.
Yeah,
to
that's
go.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wipe off the spandex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the key to winning though is to like have more leg next time.
Oh.
More leg.
Never know.
Oh
He,
yeah.
he
Are you
does have nice legs.
Talking to me.
Yeah.
All right.
I am.
I'll shave
Man.
next time.
Did you guys know Third Royal won again?
Did they?
Oh,
well,
yeah.
yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, I'm not
So-
surprised.
Back
Nice.
champs. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
I'm not shit talking, but I am.
See, and that's the point. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Fuck Third
Yeah,
Rail.
absolutely.
goddamn it.
Paper winners.
Motherfuck.
Your
Third
paper
rail.
championship.
Fuck third rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
nice.
yeah, I'm at a disadvantage on this because I'm too
Yeah.
polite. It's like, oh, I'm sorry.
diss. Like Justin had to script it for us to diss.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, what do I say?
Yeah. Oh,
Those
it's
guys
believe
are
me,
awesome. No, don't say that.
when
We love those guys.
when we first started doing them, like the first one that we did, WrestleMania 1,
Yeah.
it was Fastidio, Gay Black Republic,
check
is.
the reference
Fiber,
wall.
Gay Black Republican, Razor Ramones, and Fastidio.
Yeah,
And-
the Ramones, they're real good.
Oh yeah,
I love
they're-
those guys.
That's like their whole gimmick.
Oh, yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like that's all they
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
And they won't drop it. They will not drop the act. And to a point where there were people like ready to like fucking fight them because of in the comment sections on one of the posts.
yeah.
Dude just kept laying it in, and then he started talking shit about Lisa Marie at the Melody Inn bartender.
Oh shit.
And yeah, it was
Why?
because that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're heels.
that-
Gimmick.
I got you.
Yeah,
I
they're
thought you
heels.
meant.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the guy in
You're
the
being
com. Yeah.
you're being too
Yeah.
nice.
No, I misunderstood. I misunderstood. Sorry.
But we did this thing. So the week before, it's like a sold out punk rock night. And Rich is like, why don't you come up here and say some words, Shep? And I basically went up there and just talked shit right to Rich's face. And I even gave him a good push.
Yeah.
And like afterwards, they're in the band because it was between bands. He's like, hey, man, like I wasn't trying, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, he thought I was actually mad at him. I'm like, dude, it's a gimmick.
character.
It's
Yeah,
acting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is it's like, it's not just like
Yeah, yeah.
athletics that they're doing the actual wrestling. It's, you know,
Yeah.
acting.
It's-
Men's
it's a
soap
show,
opera
man.
is what I hear a lot.
I mean, they produced one of the greatest,
Hey,
the what? What'd you say?
men's soap opera is what I hear a lot. But yeah, I mean, they have
Yeah, I
great
agree with that.
storylines on it and stuff. You know, I mean, it's not all shit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's and even the athleticism aside, like you're saying, like there is story into it.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, even recently, I mean, you just had one of the greatest reigns of all time. Whether you like, you know, the stories and who's champ and stuff, like, you know, I hated Roman Reigns, shit like
I
that.
hate
Yeah,
Roman Reigns
But-
too.
Yeah, but you know what? This past Mania that he lost, and you knew he was losing. Everyone knew he was going to lose, but I wanted him to win this time. And that's good product. It's the same thing, you know, with, you know, Brock when Brock came back originally.
All right.
with
Are
all
you
the
just
stuff.
gonna go over all the wrestlers I
No,
can't
no,
fucking
we can-
stand?
yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's the same thing. I guess it's just Paul Heyman. I
Rowdy
guess I
Roddy
Yeah,
Piper
I love Paul
forever.
Heyman.
Yeah. He is also like that. I'm gonna take the chance real quick and change your microphone. Will you check? Just talk.
Check.
There we go.
Yeah, cool.
I was like, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah. I had set on the wrong one. So
Ah,
now you got a nice cleaner
Yeah.
voice. So.
yeah, that works.
But what's his name? Eric Bischoff. Do you remember Eric?
Oh yeah, of course.
So yeah. So basically every year we do this WrestleMania, and then before the end of the show, we text him and he tells us who wins.
Oh right, yeah,
So
right,
just to make sure that Rich and myself and anybody else involved with punk rock
You aren't
nights
being
not cheating.
biased.
right.
Yeah. We have Eric handle it.
Right, yeah, and then I
Yeah.
mean that's a credible source too.
All right, real quick, shout out to our peeps out in Greenwood, the Button Guy, our sponsor, our official sponsor, Billy. I just wanted to throw that out there. Normally I would do the video, but man, let's see what time we got. It's 4:30 now, right? And the show starts at 8. Is it 8?
Load ins at 8.
8,
Load-ins
yeah,
at
yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably try to keep it a little short so we're not like pushing it. You know what I mean?
I don't
yeah, hammer
like-
down, man.
yeah.
Yeah. But I was just like, oh, I better do this. But I also have to grab your VHS tapes because I give everybody a VHS
Oh, sick.
on every show.
Cool.
So we'll go ahead and do that real quick and do a quick video featuring, I mean, I checked with you guys before the show. So they said it was cool. Here is music from Vibrolas' favorite Indianapolis band, everybody. Third Rail.
Down, doing the king, running the crazy, what a thing, turn to the
So we were just saying, this is the first time that we've ever had an out of town band in studio.
Hell yeah.
In your 10 years of doing this?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's hard enough to get.
I feel like an outsider.
Yeah. So you guys,
Get-
it was
get
like
my
a.
ass kicked
You
later.
said it was like a 4-hour drive.
Yeah, it's a little over
Yeah.
4 hours for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Not quite as long for
Yeah,
Justin.
it's 3 for me.
Yeah, I think it was-
We live about an hour apart.
Yeah, this is the first time I've been in Uranus, Indiana, too.
I didn't know.
oh,
that
yeah,
existed.
the signs.
Yeah.
The Uranus Chocolate
Yeah,
Factory.
the
No
fudge.
way.
Yeah, it's right. It's
Oh,
maybe 15 minutes that way.
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
totally
man.
missed it. I'll have to pay attention on the way out.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
saw
sick.
the signs. yeah.
Sick.
Can
That's
we,
awesome.
can we go mobile
Dude,
with
I-
this? And
I saw the sign too. It opened up my eyes. That was cringe.
I liked it.
It's so cringe.
Yeah.
So I grabbed. So each of you are gonna get an unopened
Oh, shit.
VHS.
Ooh.
So, and these are for nostalgia. Who has a
Yeah.
VHS player, right? Oh, you guys do. All right.
I mean,
Well, we live
used to.
together, so it's the same
Yeah.
VHS.
Right.
We'll hook you up,
Yeah,
Justin.
yeah.
I think I got a spare.
yeah, that's awesome.
They're like $400
I don't even have a
on
D-
eBay.
I don't even have a DVD player anymore. Like,
You still haven't seen Spinal Tap.
yeah, no, I haven't.
We
But-
have to fix that.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I've been listening to it though.
Okay.
Did you warn them? It's a really sexist movie.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
yeah,
it was
man.
the early 80s.
Yeah.
But we're actually
Yeah, we'll have to delete out that part for
we're
him.
playing, we're playing the Halloween show at the Mel this year, and we're going to be
Yeah.
Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, so there's a plug
Oh,
for the
that
Halloween
is cool
show.
as fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to have the hairy chest and
yeah,
big stash. I'm going to have to borrow Chris's stash.
yeah. So we're gonna rock
It's
you
just
Halloween
glued
night,
on. I mean,
not Halloween night.
Just glue it on every day.
yeah, I'd rip it off right now. But
Yeah,
takes,
so
takes a while for the glue to set.
I think that's November 2nd. So plug. There's a
Yeah,
plug there.
yeah.
Yeah,
They have the Halloween show on November 2nd.
I think it's
because
November 2nd this year.
Because it's closer to actual Halloween than the weekend before. So
Yeah. All right.
That seems
Hey.
like false advertising.
I think it's just double your Halloween fun.
That's what I'm
You can
saying,
do the
yeah.
weekend before and the weekend
Yeah, why the fuck
afterwards.
not, man?
Yeah. Who
It's-
doesn't love Halloween?
It's one of the
I
best
want-
holidays, if
it has to
not
be
the
on
best.
I think it
Halloween.
is the best.
I think it's the
Yeah.
best. It's the least stressful one for me. The
Okay,
least
it's stressful.
anxiety.
It's kind of stressful.
I can't say cheapest. There are cheaper ones.
No, it's not cheap. We have anywhere between 200 and 300 trick or treaters in our.
Yeah, yeah.
We go all out, dude. And I'm seriously not tooting our own horn because everyone tells us we have the best decorated house
Fuck yeah.
in
Yo,
town.
it's facts.
Yeah,
We have
They-
old
they go all
people
out.
telling us we used to go to your house when I was a kid.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
man.
somebody told us that it was what did she say? Not a tradition. Well, anyway,
Something to that
words
effect.
are forgetting. Or yes, I'm forgetting.
Words are forgetting.
Words are forgetting me.
So here they are.
Oh yeah, the VHS.
Oh,
tape.
the VHS. Let's
Okay.
go, yeah.
So I can't believe I'm giving this to you, but I am. So this is like an appreciation for doing this. Like it's so cool that you guys are here
Well,
all
thank
the
you.
way from
Yeah.
fucking wherever in Kentucky. It's so badass. Dude,
Ooh.
Batman
Ooh.
Returns unopened with the fucking all fucking
That's the best Batman movie that exists.
I mean,
yeah.
It's got Michelle
Dude,
Pfeiffer.
this is the best Batman that
Yeah.
exists for sure. Like
is-
this is my favorite Batman.
I
No
went and
shit.
saw that in theater
Fuck yeah.
when I was like a little kid, and I was so like freaked out by it.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh my god, this is so
Dude,
freaky.
Penguin, Danny DeVito, Penguin is the fucking like that's nightmare shit. Real
Yeah.
nightmare shit.
That is
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
And then I grabbed To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh dang!
Fuck yeah.
A classic for the library.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck yeah,
man.
dude. That's perfect.
I threw it away just
Yeah,
in
yeah.
case. I can't remember who. I got somebody
Wow.
right in the head not too long ago, and then
Oh,
You got a good arm there.
there you go.
on you.
The Neon Empire. You're like, what? It's the
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
don't know
enjoy
that.
figuring out what the hell this movie is. Fucking
I
Gary
if,
Busey. Okay,
if it's
I got something to go with.
if it's unopened,
Oh
I
yeah,
always grab it.
No matter what. No matter
this
what.
one might have
Yeah.
been unopened for a reason, but
But
Yeah, that one does look like it went through hell. I got that one at they have the Goodwills here. We have like the big, like a big one. I can't remember what they're called. I'm sure.
oh, is it like where it's the bins and you buy it at a pound or whatever? Yeah.
Have you guys ever done that before?
No, they don't exist around us.
we
Oh,
did
man.
stop at one of those.
Did we?
I got a guitar strap at one time.
Oh man, I don't remember.
So you guys need to hit. You need to hit one of those. One of those. There's one on Shaylin. I think it's Shaylin or Franklin Road, one or the other. And then you need to hit the chocolate factory in Anderson.
Uranus, the Goodwill, and we gotta go see the TARDIS.
Yeah, we got to see the TARDIS for sure.
I'm glad I always worry that they're going to take it down and I'm going to sound like a crazy person. Like, did you see the TARDIS on your way here?
Yeah,
they're like, no.
Yeah, sure, Shep.
Yeah.
I swear there was. There was a doctor.
Yeah, what's your favorite weed again?
But I don't know what the doctor looks like now because every once in a while they change appearance and it's not the same doctor anymore.
Right, yeah.
It's like,
No crap, man.
All right, wake up, Shep. You're in a dream. You're in a different reality. It's not actually real.
Turn the BBC off, man.
It's time to drink.
Yes.
Hair of the dog.
Hair of the dog. Yeah, I don't even drink right now.
I mean, I'm drinking water, so
Doesn't really it doesn't really quite fit in the afternoon either because it's supposed to, you know what I mean, you're supposed to wake up and then start drinking. And it's like, did I just wake up? No. And am I drinking? No. But
you've been totally sober, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how long now?
8 months.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, man.
Nice.
Hold on, let's ask Siri. Siri, how long has it been since October 12th, 2023? 7 months. I can't do math.
Hey, that's still a long time, man.
That's
Congrats.
still awesome. Yeah.
That's big stuff.
7 months tomorrow.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I just said I don't want to be fat. So as a disciplinary action, you are not going to be drinking until you are at least less fat. So when I get down to like 250, 260, I'll start drinking. But
well, now that'll help too.
Oh,
yeah.
Empty
I don't know. I
calories.
kind of like being sober though. It's
Yeah.
nice. It's like I don't have to worry about driving, and then
That's very important.
you know, the whole next day thing.
Yeah.
The whole reason they came up with the term hair of the dog.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it. You know?
Yeah, that's
it's
awesome.
kind of cool. And it's also like money.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, for sure. It's expensive to drink.
Yeah.
I would buy a half a gallon a week for like podcasts.
Mhm.
So between, I don't know, 6 or 7 people per se, we would go through that bottle.
Right. Yeah.
Nothing like the old days, like 10 years ago. We would buy a half gallon and it would be gone before the end of the podcast.
Yeah, I remember those days. You just can't age. Age takes that away.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever could do that.
I have heartburn right now from eating cinnamon.
Oh, I love cinnamon.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like honey better. I take
I love
honey.
honey too.
Maybe honey and cinnamon.
They
Ooh,
go
that-
well. They go well together.
Imagine like
Yeah, for sure.
a cereal that was crunchy, right? And it had like honey and cinnamon.
Yeah, it sounds like some kind of churro cereal that they
Wait,
make.
you mean O's cereal?
Yeah, yeah.
Cereal
Where you going with this shit?
that exists?
Oh my god. So didn't you guys just put out an album? I'm pretty
Yes.
sure you did.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're trying to. It's not actually out.
We have the CDs. We have the CDs now. The vinyl. The
CD is
hopefully
the
we'll
soft
have-
album.
It's the same album.
Yeah.
It's just less cool because it's not
yeah.
this big.
It's condensed.
Yeah.
I didn't think about a CD when we did the layout for the album. It was kind of afterthought, so I just shrunk it all down. I was like, oh yeah, shit, a CD. Shrunk it down. We got got a bunch printed up, and guy was like, "Fuck, I can't read anything on this thing."
Yeah, you kind of have to get a magnifying glass to read the song titles.
Yeah,
but
Yeah, or have younger eyeballs. I think it's partially my age. I have to
Have you
hold the
checked your
lights.
prescription?
not lately.
Mm?
Yeah, might be time.
yeah.
I'll
no.
get back to that.
Confirm it. It's hard to read, but it's not hard
Yeah.
to hear.
Dude, I found
Yeah,
this.
there you go.
There you go, yeah.
Is it, I don't even know what it's called. They say you should always talk about. They say when you do these kinds of shows that you should always talk about the people that you like or whatever. I was getting ready to pitch that there's this place in Ohio that makes glasses, and I can't think of what they're fucking called. But like, I got these; they're like $30.
Yeah.
With
Oh,
the-
wow.
Yeah,
and they have
sick.
the little clip on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
$30
Yeah.
without insurance.
I actually get my glasses, the ones I'm wearing now, the ones I have, like I have sunglasses in my car. I've been getting them for a while from this. It's a website called $39glasses.com. That's literally the website, the number 39
Oh, nice.
$glasses.com. And I mean, they have some that are over 39, but I get 2 pairs of glasses like regular. These have blue blockers
Hell
and
yeah.
like anti-reflective, and I have sunglasses. All of it. It was like $70, man. It's great shit. I love that shit.
We're old.
Yeah, man.
Get it, dude.
Yeah,
But
look how
now-
quick we jump on to talk about
Let
glasses.
me talk about my prescription.
Yeah. Oh, I have mine shipped to me from 1-800 ship my meds. But actually, glasses are kind of cool because, like, if you can somehow manage to get your hands on more than just a couple, because like I would always just get one pair
Oh,
every
yeah.
year,
Yeah.
and then if I somehow manage to like
I have one
not
pair
destroy
every
them,
fucking 10 years, man. God damn. Yeah. If I didn't manage to destroy them, yeah.
but so now I have like a white pair, and then I have like a red pair, and
You
then I
can
got
match
my,
your outfit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
These are my FBI glasses, is what I
Nice.
call them,
Fuck yeah.
because they look like the old school
Yeah, big 50s. Yeah.
G-Man
Yeah.
glasses.
Yeah, those are going out frames.
When's the last time you heard somebody say G-Man?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What you got, G-Man? Didn't bring your gun, did ya? Oh,
Shit.
did I just say that? Oh no. I hope Travis Nathaniel isn't watching. That's a little stab. What the fuck? I'm joking, Travis. Love you, buddy. He's also on a thing where he's not drinking either.
Awesome.
Sorry for the inside joke. You either know it or you don't. So
No way.
yeah, it's okay. You don't want to. It's just
I
silly
laughed
stuff.
along.
Just silly. Kind of. Yay,
gotta
blue
fly.
blockers. What's up, Phil? Phil Keller's in the house. I'm sure you'll see him tonight. I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah.
gonna be at the
Hell
Mel.
yeah, Phil.
I
Come
went
out,
to
Phil.
Long Shot on Thursday. I don't fucking know. I think it was Thursday. They had Daikaiju in the house.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
love the
Yeah, I think
kaiju.
didn't they play, or are they playing in Louisville
Yeah.
tonight?
Is
Or
it
was
tonight?
it last night? It was either last night or tonight.
Oh yeah, at Portal. That place is rad too.
Yeah, Portal's
Anyone in
cool.
Louisville or knows about Louisville, Portal is the shit.
Yeah.
Check that place
Man,
out.
I haven't checked. I don't think I've been to Portal.
It's
cool.
it's kind
It's
of
a
newer.
nice place.
It's kind of. I mean, it's been around for a couple of years,
Yeah, the
but
bathrooms are still nice.
it's newer. Yeah, has great It's actually
Yeah.
a really really nice place. Really awesome. The right size space, and
Yeah.
they get
And,
good
giant-
shows out there.
Giant painting, Phil Lynott.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
My dead celebrity crush.
yeah. Yeah, it's a great place.
So, I guess you guys are friends with the God Awfuls, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Man, Sorry about
those
that.
guys. No way.
hell yeah. I was sitting there thinking to myself, I was going through stuff. I keep finding all this crazy shit because it all started with I was trying to find a headphone splitter so I could have more headphones without having to like buy a
More.
fucking headphone thing.
Yeah, right.
More amps.
Yeah. And I found this God Awfuls button. I was like, I should give that to them so they could be like, I want to introduce you guys to this band. And then I saw them comment today. I was like, what are the odds of that? Like, I was sitting there thinking that because I figured you guys probably knew them.
Yeah, we're playing with them July 20th at Rock House Brewery in
Oh, yeah.
Lexington. If you're
Yeah,
in the
hometown
Lexington
show.
area.
Yeah, hometown
Yeah,
show for
God
us.
Awfuls. We knew that. We've known those guys for years.
Oh yeah.
We go way back.
They played Andy's last show.
Yeah, way back.
Way back.
Yeah, actually, I played a show not as the drummer of Vibrolas, but with Vibrolas with a God Awfuls.
Oh yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because I
Oh,
think you
fuck
had
yeah,
I think
yeah.
you drew the flyer for that one,
Probably.
or maybe it might have been the fast plans.
I
I don't know, but yeah, we all go.
We
way
played a
back.
lot of shows.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Tight Like a Tiger, we're gonna be playing with them right around that time.
Awesome.
I think July. Wait, hold on. What day did you say?
July 20th.
Okay, no. All right. That's so close to that. I think we're playing with them July 16th, which is a
That'd be a weekday. Yeah.
Friday, and then the 17th we're playing here.
The 20th is a Saturday.
Uh-oh.
I think.
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
I got my shit mixed up.
Yeah.
All
6, 13, 20.
Since you gave us VHS tapes, we're
26.
going to give you a calendar.
All right. Awesome. But yeah, because I was like, I wonder if you guys are playing on the same bill, because it's like right in that general area. We're playing Punk Rock Night Louisville.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then the day before that, we're playing Punk Rock Night Indianapolis on a Friday.
Gotcha.
So
do you know what venue you're playing at in Louisville? Because they're using several venues.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure he told me. I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
I just cannot fucking
just
remember.
like he told you the date.
Yes. Yes. I don't know.
Yeah,
I suck at that.
you've got it. Like,
It's probably
sitting
watch it
somewhere.
be August.
Yeah.
It's probably August.
As long as you show up on time.
It's fucking
that's
tonight.
what matters.
It's
right.
tonight.
It's actually right now.
Yeah.
It's
Late.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have done left. My drummer is like loading in right now. Like, what is going on? Where's shit?
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta hook that bill up anyways, if that's not happening. So
but yeah, I was just like, geez, I just thought it was crazy how I was sitting there thinking that, found the button, and then turn around and Stitch ended up commenting on there. Or was it God Awfuls? I don't even know. I can't remember if it was God Awfuls or Stitch, but one of them did. I was like, that's fucking cool. So yeah. I know you guys. I've been seeing you guys play for like at least 10 years, you know what I mean?
Long time.
But
yeah, you were in diapers the first time we saw you.
yeah, dude.
So.
Yeah. I mean, that's how young they go at Punk Rock Night. They hire pretty young. So as long as you're 21, you know, man, those were the days though. I'm glad I got out of that phase. Wearing diapers as an adult is hard.
I mean, it's convenient though.
Yeah.
Diapers are
Easy.
nice. So.
You'd think that, but they're so expensive, and I don't know. People would make fun of you because of the way you look.
I wouldn't make fun of you. Boy, just a little bit.
It might be the way you smell, and not necessarily the way you look. I mean, if you're wearing a full diaper,
diaper.
I mean, when's the last time you changed that diaper? Come on, man.
I once a week, I think, right? I don't know.
That's probably good.
When the bloods would start running down my leg from the rashes,
right.
That's when I was like, all right, it's time to change it.
All right, we're also going to give you some baby powder.
Some baby powder and a
for
calendar.
That rash.
Actually, so yeah, where before I got into the moment of dry humor, because that's what I do. Some people get it and some people don't. But I went right into it, and you guys knew exactly what I was doing. The last time I did it, nobody knew what I was doing, and it was awkward. I was like, okay, we're just gonna get right out of here.
Next subject.
Yeah.
Please.
So vibrolas, where does that name come from? How did that come about?
Chris?
Man, all right. Early on, I thought I was gonna do more of a surf instrumental type deal, and then then Leela and Andy showed up, and we're just kind of this rock band. So yeah, it was kind of an accidental name, but we liked it.
Well,
so.
tell him what a vibrola is.
A vibrola
That's what the people want to know.
Yeah.
A vibrola is a tremolo gizmo on a mid 60s Gibson solid body, like SG or Les Paul Jr.
They were cool though, because they were like sideways. They weren't like the normal tremolo bar. They were mounted differently.
Well, they're just kind of this giant generic spring. Notoriously don't stay in tune.
Mm-hmm.
But
and he doesn't use one, so of course it's the perfect name.
Right.
Gibson just came out with one of their custom shops that has that on it, the SG with that on it, and I was thinking to myself, like, why would they do that? Like, they're like, here, buy this $5,000 guitar
Yeah,
with
yeah.
this thing that does not make any sense anymore, that is not going to stay in tune.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'll get bypassed shortly
Right.
after,
Right.
you know.
What here in whenever it happens, I'm buying a guitar off my buddy. He's like fixing it up and stuff, but he's got a Gretsch with one of those fucking
Yeah.
Bigsby.
Bigsby's.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Bigsby's.
Yep.
But yeah, I was curious of where that name came from and like how it came about. Because sometimes it's like there's always like a little story to it, or maybe,
Yeah, not much of a story really. It just it was kind of like, hey, you know, nobody's used that name before, you
Yeah.
know. So
But you're wrong.
and it
But you're
sounds
wrong.
cool as shit.
So in the 70s, there was a band in Ireland
Yeah,
called the
there's-
Fabulous Vibrolas.
yeah, some
Awesome.
Yeah.
assholes already had that name.
Yeah.
But that's not their name.
Well, they're not. Well, and they're not. You know, obviously they broke up decades ago, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. But when we, picked the name Vibrolas, we didn't know that there had ever been a band with Vibrolas in the name.
It's kind of nice when you Google search because I get to see a lot of Gibson guitars and some
Yeah,
band.
yeah.
And us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and us.
Yeah, you never get anything that you don't want to see. It's
That's true.
only cool
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That's true. That's very
Oh,
true.
that reminds me.
Yeah, we didn't name our band Uranus or anything.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that would be tricky. I don't think I'd want to Google that.
I'm putting your website in here. vibrolas.square.shop. Is that correct?
Is it? I thought we actually had vibrolas.com.
Do you?
I know we
Uh-oh.
paid for it.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Justin's
yeah,
looking
I
it
hate
up.
that shit. Like
I think it.
when I went to turn on the computer today, it said, "Hey, you didn't pay your StreamYard bill,"
Oh yeah.
and I was like, "Oh no, I have to pay for
Crap.
that still." I
Uh,
checked 3 days ago and I didn't.
Yeah, the vibrolas.com. I think it actually still works, but it takes you to the Square. Our website's kind of generic. It's actually just our sale page. So
Yeah. Yeah, we're lame. We don't really like being on a computer.
I
it's just, if you're gonna go there, just buy our shit. Don't read about us. Just
we
buy
do.
our shit.
We do the social media stuff, so that's where people are.
yeah.
Well, not the young people.
I don't have internet, so I don't know.
Did you guys hear TikTok suing the United States?
What?
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
I mean, yeah, who can blame them, really?
I was like, do it.
Yeah,
Because I'm sure that there's a guy, right, in a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment somewhere in China that is like, why do they keep doing this to me? I am not China. I am whatever my fucking name is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they're like Taiwanese or maybe Indonesian or something. Actually, like the actual owners, they're actually not Chinese. I mean, like that company is based in China, but they're not actually Chinese.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
yeah. Just it's the United States being dicks again.
Yeah, man.
Really.
Everyone's
That's-
Chinese.
we're good at it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
You wonder why everybody's mad at you.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with the CIA.
No.
Not at all. Or anything like backblow or nothing. No. Not 50 years of conspiracy theories. I don't know. Do you guys get into podcasting at all? Like listening to them or anything?
I listen to some podcasts.
Yeah, for a little bit there, we were.
I listened to a couple, but mostly I listen to audiobooks because library.
I love listening to audiobooks too.
Yeah.
That is
I
my jam.
I do it when I drive if I'm, familiar with the route, and like when I'm cleaning or cooking, but something that doesn't require all my brain power, so I can pay attention to the book. But yeah, I dig audiobooks.
So I can't remember his name, which is gonna piss me off. Meathead. Somebody help me. Meathead's actual name from All in the Family.
Oh, yeah, that
Director.
shit.
Yeah,
It made
I
this
see the
horrible
mustache.
movie called Spinal Tap in like
Rob
1980.
Reiner.
Rob Reiner. Yes. Fucking Rob Reiner has this long life plan of fucking with what's it? Now I can't think of his name. The director of Natural Born Killers.
Ah.
Fuck. Well, anyways, they're both
don't know.
infatuated with
Spielberg.
JFK, right?
Okay, nice.
And one thinks they know more than the other one. So they always have to, and no, this isn't real life, by the way. This is what my brain tells me is that Rob Reiner thinks that the other guy is a schmuck and he knows more than him. So they're just constantly going at trying to figure out who fucking killed JFK, right? Well, they just came out with another one because it's the how many years would that be? 60-year anniversary
Yeah.
of his in November. It was like November 22nd,
Yeah,
1960.
We all know it's Ted Cruz's dad, anyways.
Man, dude, are you sure?
Oh,
I thought it was George H. Bush, but all right. Not W. He's a fucking idiot. I'm talking about his father, who was the head of the CIA in 1964, who also might have been in Dallas that day. But that's not what Rob has to say. Rob says this and Rob says that. But I was listening to that and I was just like completely blown away by how infatuated Rob Reiner is with that whole thing. And then I started digging a little more. And then I found out that there's a guy that just recently wrote a book that is convinced that the CIA is the reason and why we think we went to the moon in 1969. And that was all a CIA op. And basically, once we knew we weren't going to the moon, that's when they stepped in and said, we have to go to the moon. If not, there's going to be a World War III. So, and now, I don't know, man. Oh, it's so good because now it's like the reason why China is like the #1 country in the world right now is because they got the goods on us. So we have to keep, it's like, oh my God, you just keep going down this.
Keep digging that hole.
Yeah, man. I love the rabbit holes, man.
I love people that hate conspiracy theories because it's just like, why? It's fun.
Yeah.
It's like reading
it's a story.
Yeah, it's like reading Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like wrestling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wrestling's real, man.
Hey man.
It's like wrestling, but not as good as the
back
NFL,
to wrestling,
right?
man. You want to say it's fake. I mean, this is the time old like thing back. Like what on TV is fucking real.
Mm-hmm.
Well, reality TV isn't real. It's
and nothing is. The news isn't fucking real. The weather isn't fucking real. Like nothing is real. It's just all.
I mean, I always tell my kids,
I'm not real
because there are some things that you just cannot escape on TV. And I have a 5-year-old, and I always tell him, like, just remember, honey, everything you see on TV is not real.
Yeah.
Like whatever you see on there, it's not real. If you do this in real life, you could hurt somebody or kill somebody. And and then I say, and when I say this, I don't just mean the movies and the TV. I mean the news. I mean everything on there is fake. Question all of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not building a conspiracy theorist child, but propaganda has been used for thousands and thousands of years.
For sure.
Long before it. There's even authors out there right now and scientists and historians that believe that even Jesus was propaganda. That Jesus was a Roman propagandic move to basically control the Jews.
Yeah.
Which that war is still going on right now.
Yeah.
So
it's one of the oldest ones. I saw somewhere that was we don't have to get into religion, but I saw somewhere I think it was a t-shirt or something that like white Jesus is the biggest something for capitalism or whatever it is.
Symbol of
spokesperson.
Something. But it's like it's white Jesus is really what has a hold on everyone. I mean, it's not super wrong.
I thought it was white Santa.
Yeah. Well, we're getting around off white Santa. People are okay with not having white Santas now.
Yeah.
But still not.
I say we
Jesus.
just give it a Santa.
Finally get over that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like the poster child of America.
Yeah.
He's running around with McDonald's, diabetes,
all
of his deer coked up too.
Fuck yeah.
Red noses and shit. I don't know.
He comes down for fucking Thanksgiving too, man. Best.
I've been eating these little GABA gummies with I made a post about it, and that totally like reminded me of something that somebody said on there, and now it's gone. I'm on so I have ADHD. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
And I'm unmedicated.
Oh, awesome.
So I'm like a little bit all over the place. Yeah, can't process things very well. And I'm also very impulsive.
Yeah, I understand.
And I mean, I'm sure you can't tell by like the moving of the hands.
You're just enthusiastic.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely enthusiastic. I don't know. It's funny. Like for years and years at work, people would complain. I would get like corporate complaints. People like my manager does cocaine at work, and it's like, dude, I've done cocaine one time in my life. At that point, and it was definitely not at work. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
Yeah.
just I'm one of those people that I have energy
Yeah.
constantly,
I'm the
just
same.
and then I just cannot
Yeah, I'm the
control
same.
myself.
I always have to rub my fingers, tap my feet.
Yeah, I'm
always
shaking my foot right
I'm
now.
always I'm always playing drums and shit. Yeah.
Freaking like I'm on Chantix because I'm trying to quit
Oh
smoking.
yeah.
and
That's tough too.
dude,
Doing any of that stuff. Like I've also quit smoking. So congrats to you. Keep it going.
oh yeah, I haven't had one in like 30 minutes, man. It's
Oh, fuck yeah.
amazing.
I've
How long are you though?
I haven't smoked in years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I smoke weed, but
Yeah, of course.
yeah, but I've also I've quit smoking twice in my life, and I've quit drinking soda twice in my life, and both times quitting drinking soda has been harder than cigarettes.
Fuck yeah.
Man,
Both
yeah,
that's
I remember quitting
definitely
soda.
yeah, that's the hardest shit.
Yeah.
And it's the easiest one to get back on too, man, because it fucking tastes good. At least like cigarettes kind of taste like shit. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, they're
Yeah.
good, but they're not. Like Coca-Cola is amazing.
Mhm.
No,
Always.
it tastes like medicine.
Always.
Gross.
It's
Well,
always good.
So yeah, and that right, and then right,
Yeah,
you're both right.
Yeah. Two things
You're
can be right at the
both
same
right.
time.
Coke burns down my throat.
Oh,
Yes,
it
that's
burns so
exactly
good,
right.
man.
Dude, same. It's
Yeah.
like every single time, if I have, because I don't drink soda. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really don't even think about it. I just try not to. I'll drink Monster for self-medication, which I've been doing recently.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I even told myself, like, dude, go get some Monsters before the show so you won't be like crazy and all over
Yeah,
the
yeah.
place and talking about conspiracy theories.
He's crazy.
10 minutes in. But dude, no, it's like so good. Especially like McDonald's and
Oh,
how
yeah.
their syrup is like specifically
Oh,
made.
it's so good. Yeah, they have the best recipe.
But at
Yeah.
the same time, that first drink, it's like, oh fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
that burn going
I think
down.
I'm basically from 1880 because the only sodas I enjoy are root beer and ginger ale.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
my
What's
two
that?
favorites.
There's
Yeah.
what's it called?
Give me a sarsaparilla.
Yes,
Sarsaparilla. Holy shit.
That is
so
yeah.
good.
It's
Yeah,
good.
they are good.
There's by the way, another place that you have to stop if you're in Indy. Well, fuck, it's not in Indy, it's Westfield. But so straight down 32, like south of Carmel, past whatever. Off 32, there's a place called Big Hoffa's, and they have the like best whatever. Say it again.
Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla I've ever had. It's
Nice.
so fucking
Yeah,
good.
nice.
But they're actually known for their they do like pulled pork sandwiches and stuff.
That's also good.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
down for that too.
Oh, so good. And they have like, I don't know, just awesome food. To a point, like the last time I was there, I was like, oh my God, you've already gentrified. Like everything is so different now.
Mm.
Because you'd go in there and it'd be like, it's like so dark in there. And it's like,
Black
Okay.
feelings.
yeah. And it's like, okay, so that's why they call this place Big Hoffa's. And there's not a lot of room for seating. And it's like, am I even supposed to be here? You know what I mean? And now, like, you go in there now, and it's like huge, like bought another part of the building that they were in,
Yeah.
and now it's like all bright and shiny, and they got TV screens up,
Ah.
and it's like, okay, this place used to be creepy. Now it's like, but hey, the food's still amazing. You know,
Oh,
I
that's-
still
that's
have
a
it.
yeah.
plus.
I never had that drink until I bit my tongue until them.
Yeah, Big Hoffa's.
The what is it called?
Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla.
It's like root beer, right?
Sort of.
Kind
yeah.
of.
Yeah.
It's more
yeah.
like ginger beer, I think.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like
I'll-
in
I'll-
between.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a different route, I guess.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Give me some tree juice.
Yeah.
Isn't it-
Yeah. I like all those root drinks like
Good
that.
thing it doesn't like affect your motor skills or anything. You know, you want to make a plant illegal.
Right, yeah. Right.
We
God
have
forbid.
we have this act here, not an act, but a bill that keeps getting turned down. It's I think it's Bill 14.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, legalization of marijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's illegal here.
Oh yeah. It's illegal in
It's
Kentucky
yeah,
too.
it's illegal in
Bad
Is it
illegal.
still illegal in Kentucky?
Oh, bad illegal.
Oh, that's right. You guys are from the other one. So
Yeah.
there's Indiana and then there's Kentucky.
Yeah.
So the one thing we do have going for us, our governor, like signed a law where it's not like criminalized to have it anymore if you have a prescription for it.
Ah.
So we're taking baby steps, but no, it has to be federal before it will be legal. We're just gonna have to go to Ohio now instead of Michigan.
Mhm.
As long as it's and it depends on the tax rate too, because I mean, like you guys can go over to Illinois if you need to, but it's fucking crazy expensive over there. Their taxes are insane high. It's higher than just buying it off the street. It's wild. It makes no sense.
Illinois is that bad?
Yeah, it's really high.
Well, if you think about it, Colorado, because they were the first one, they're like, "Pop, we're doing
Oh
it."
yeah,
And
Yeah.
they had so much money from the taxes that they actually gave
Yeah.
money back.
they had to. Yeah,
Where-
they had to. They had. It was like I think it was like 12 million or something that they had overage that they had to put back in the school. They had to put back in the schools. Like that's fucking amazing. Imagine having 10 million extra dollars put back in your schools,
Right.
your local schools, or
Get some new
fire
pencils.
departments or just
Yeah.
anything.
Or your
you know.
libraries.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All
Don't
of it.
forget the
I
libraries.
feel like I'm plugging the library.
No,
more
fucking
than I'm
plug the shit
plugging
out of
the
it because no one
band.
else does. Do it, yeah.
Support your local library, kids and adults.
Vibrolas is library core.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Read a
Yeah.
book.
Yeah, that's got to be a shirt and a song. Yeah, something read a book song. Fuck yeah.
We actually have it's funny because you were saying earlier that you have about 200 to 300 kids come through for Halloween.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, my town, it's 800 people all together.
Their town.
Our town is 700 and something.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
What?
So
yeah,
it-
it's like
Oh, I got you.
726.
It's
But
like
it's
a
like
magnet.
it's a destination. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we get people from Somerset too,
Yeah.
which is the closest.
Right.
City.
Yeah,
It's not a big
Somerset
city, but-
Somerset
Yeah.
is a bigger city. It's
yeah, definitely.
thousands,
Yeah,
but
it's probably 20,000 or something.
yeah, but it's at least 15 minutes away, because it's the next town over. So yeah, their town is under 500 people or under 1,000,
700.
under
It's-
1,000,
It's,
under
it's
1,000.
700 and something. I don't
Yeah, yeah.
remember now.
Yeah, it's very, very small.
I dig it.
We have a library,
Awesome.
Lapel
we do too.
public
Scienceville has a library.
One time I was walking down the sidewalk and I saw somebody in there. It was
Aw.
crazy.
That's great.
I almost took a picture and then I was
Yeah.
like, no, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I'll just but there's nobody ever there. But if you look inside, it's just like, what do you got? What's going on in there?
Yeah,
Like,
what are you doing?
books are in there.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know. But I love seeing those little things. Tom Woodard, local guitarist, legend Tom Woodard.
We know Tom.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, he does that little thing. He's got like the little.
The free little library.
Yeah, is that?
Yeah, I know
neat?
he was having a lot of problems with vandalism for a while, but
What?
I think that finally that was like a
Mhm.
couple years ago. I think that finally kind
Like
of
out in the
chilled
yard.
out. Like people smashing up his little.
Yeah, like the thing out in the yard.
Yeah.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah.
I mi- I
my
misunderstood.
wife and I actually were just talking about doing that today.
Oh, that'd be
But
awesome.
yeah, because she
Yeah.
has so many books and is always giving them out and stuff. So yeah. So I mean, we expect the vandalization a little bit too, but hey, why
Yeah.
not?
That's a shame. Like, why would you vandalize somebody giving away?
Yeah,
books?
the other day at home,
As a
I
teenager.
work from home sometimes. Yeah, I work from home sometimes, right? So I was working at home, and it was 3-something in the afternoon, 3:30 in the afternoon. Kids getting off the school bus, and there was a group of kids that ding dong ditched me, and I have a fucking video doorbell. Like I had a video doorbell. You can see it,
yeah.
Yeah.
and they still did it. Goofing around and stuff. They rang it and ran off and shit like that. I'm like, you fucking kids, man. But
Man.
whatever. I
Well,
love it.
it's interesting because all right. Bear with me here.
Yeah.
My
No,
brain,
I get
my
it.
brain's doing that thing again. So they knew they were on camera,
Yeah.
but they still fucking
Still did it, man. Bold as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I will never forget the first store because so I used to work for corporate pizza. There, I won't say it. I'll just say corporate pizza. For 20 years, I worked for corporate pizza. I'll never forget the first store that I worked in or had or whatever that there were cameras in it.
Yeah.
And it was like the first like couple weeks was just so weird.
Yeah, man.
It was
Very
just
noisy.
so weird.
Well,
Yeah.
I worked at TJ Maxx for 10 years and I was the backroom coordinator. So I was in charge of shipping and receiving. And so I'm always in the back room, oftentimes me by myself, and even with my full crew, it'd only be like 8 people. But, I'd get a wedgie, pull a wedgie out, and
Yeah.
I'd be like, I bet the cameras saw that. And
Yeah.
like, they've probably seen
Mhm.
me pull out a million wedgies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well.
And now it's like, now I'm basically just used to being on camera
Yeah. Well,
all the time.
and
Well,
the-
we all are.
and
Yeah,
and
we
look at the
really
evolution
are.
of them too, because like even what you're talking about, when security cameras first got real popular and they started popping up everywhere, they were even black and white aside, we won't go back that far, pixelated and stuff. Now they have such wide range and the sound is perfect, and it will like zoom into certain things for you. It's
Yeah.
just insane how fast, and how precise everything is.
I know. I mean, to think that the birds are,
Yeah, man.
The
yeah.
birds are after us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, we-
spying.
They're
Fuck
they're they're NSA fucking little agents flying around.
Yeah.
I made a post not too long ago because I get little baby birds all the time. We just had a nest bloom out, or however the word you say that is. They just hatched like 2 weeks ago. And now they're already gone.
Yeah.
Like they moved
Yeah,
on.
man. They're quick.
But I took a picture. I'm like, oh, look at the baby CIA agents.
Oh, Chris and I, we
So
live with the
cute.
enemy. We have 3 pet birds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. Are they like one? Do you have any talking ones?
Max
Yeah,
talks
yeah.
some. He likes to say hello, Leela.
And Max poop.
Yeah, he says Max
favorite.
poop.
Favorite word.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any cats?
No, I'm
Mhm.
stupid allergic to cats. I
Uh.
did just rescue a kitten off a busy highway the other day.
Oh,
It was pretty wild too because I was leaving work and I'm on the westbound and I see something on eastbound crawling like really low to the ground. I'm like, is that a baby possum? And then I'm like, that's a kitten. Oh crap, it's gonna get hit. I gotta do something. But I'm like on my exit and I'm like, okay. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
drove all the way back around. It probably about 2 miles, and I thought for sure there's no way this kitten's gonna be alive.
Yeah,
right?
that thing was
It was tiny.
meatloaf. by
So
then.
I'm back on the highway and I'm driving. I'm looking for it. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see a mama cat, any more kittens, nothing. And I'm like, did it make it? So I'm starting to get back on the exit, and in between the lane and the exit, there's like this little no man's land of asphalt. And there's something laying there. And I'm like, oh, is that the kitten? Did it get hit? So I pull off real quick in that little no man's land and I walk up and it's the kitten. And it actually hadn't gotten hit at all. It was just frightened to death.
Oh.
So I scoop it up and I go back to the car and I set it in the floorboard and it instantly crawled inside my dashboard. And I'm like, oh crap, what do I
have
do
a new
now?
cat.
My car has a cat because I
Yeah.
can't get it. I have a 79 Toyota Corolla that is really well made and you cannot fit your fingers anywhere inside that dash. So I drive off the
Compact.
highway because I'm not in a safe area. And I call Chris and I'm like, hey, is it okay if I drive home with a kitten stuck in my dashboard? Will the kitten be okay? And Chris is like, yeah, should be as long as it doesn't eat any wires. I love that he didn't ask me, why do you have a kitten in your dashboard?
That was a surprise.
We've known each other a
Cat in
minute.
the dashboard.
So
Yeah.
Something new.
I got home and
It's just a Tuesday for me.
I
Yeah.
ended up having to remove the glove box to get the kitten out of the dash. But we kept it for 2 days until we could find a good home for it. And it turned out it was only 3.5 to 4 weeks old. She
Oh,
took
just
it
a
to the
little baby.
vet. Yeah, it's tiny, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
super sweet.
we got a little nipple for it and bottle and
Oh, it chewed up the nipple in like 5 seconds.
yeah.
Like, man, maybe mama cat kicked you off.
Mhm.
But yeah, anyway, kitten's got a new home.
That's awesome.
I don't even remember why I told that story. But anyway.
Because
Because he
Oh,
asked.
because you asked if
yeah.
we had cats.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I
We
have
have dogs. We have
yes,
dogs.
yes.
Dogs and birds.
Yeah, we all have dogs. I do have one cat.
Who's named Cat?
Her name is Kat.
Yep.
Her name is
Yeah.
Kat Benatar. She actually just got out. She's 15
Mhm.
and she's been losing some weight and stuff, and we've had to change her diet, and we've never had a senior cat, so we're learning as we go and stuff. And we actually long story short, she got out, but we couldn't find her one day, and we thought it was the end, because the cat story and stuff, and we had kind of just come to terms with it. And like 30 minutes later, my wife saw 2 bunnies run out in the front yard and said, "Hey, let me go see if the cat scared them." And our neighbor was outside with our cat, and the cat had just been fucking hanging out on their pool deck all day long, soaking in the sun like a bitch. And ever since she's been home, she has been a major fucking bitch. I mean, she's always mean.
She's like, why don't you all have a pool?
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
And she's like, the other day I got home from work and I opened the front door and she just bolted out the front door. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
She's
She's
just,
had a taste.
oh yeah, she loves it. She loves it. So
they're giving that cat that canned food.
Oh,
You know it.
yeah.
You
No,
know
whatever,
it.
man. We make her. She like won't eat her kibble, so we make her shredded chicken.
Hell yeah.
And have like some salmon paste that she really likes. Like, we give her the good shit. No one's gonna treat her like we do. She's just a bitch. Just a bitch, man.
Have you seen that video
Taking
of
you out for granted.
Yeah,
the
man.
guy that's like really, really mad that his cat is sitting on his neighbor's car, and he's like
don't think I
accusing
have.
him of like trying to steal his cat? It's like, dude, like if you just slow down and you think about what's going through that person's head, it's like, why? I don't even want my cats on my car.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, get off my fucking car.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's just wild. But that's kind of a thing too. Like, people are just
Yeah, man.
it's weird
Territorial
times.
about their cats.
Yeah.
About everything.
About everything. Yeah.
About everything.
I was just telling my buddy, like,
Yeah. I do notice things like that. Like our dogs being a little more excited about one of our friends coming over than when we come home. It's like, what the fuck's that about?
Yeah.
Man? You don't like me?
Well, they see us every day. They
Yeah.
want to jump on and
It's like,
sniff a
dude, one
stranger.
day I'm not gonna come home, motherfucker.
Dang.
Shit.
Dang.
What about me?
Oh well, I'll secretly hang out with you,
Okay.
just not around our animals.
I was shit, man. Let me take a break real quick. Let's take a moment for a quick commercial at our halfway point here with Vibrolas. Do keep in mind that they are playing tonight at the Melody Inn
Right.
with Crazy in the Brain, Some Kind of Nightmare, and those crazy cats from Lafayette, Lucifist. I actually got it out so fast that I wasn't able to put the flyer up again. But I do have the flyer in here. There's so many things to look at. That was last night. There it is.
Woo!
Bam.
Oh yeah.
Boom. Yeah, that's going down. $10.
That's a lot of people for the Mel stage. They're gonna
Yeah.
have to not all be on the
yeah.
stage. They're gonna have to be.
I
out
mean,
on the
hey,
floor.
we say that all the time, but our friends, the Operators,
Yeah.
another
Oh,
indie,
they play
phenomenal,
They're kinda-
phenomenal ska band.
They're
They're
kind
probably,
of compact though. A couple of them are kind of small.
yeah. I mean, yeah, they're small people, so I
Yeah.
guess that helps. But yeah, I mean, I've seen pictures. They all are on the stage, and the singer is on the stage also. So yeah, they do it. It's,
Meanwhile, we're 3 people and we cannot stay.
Oh,
on this
no,
stage.
fuck
We're
it.
like,
Hell yeah.
it's too small, man.
You guys have all that awesome, crazy stage presence. Though.
yeah, we like to
It's
we like
that
to move.
it's that country living, man.
Yeah,
It's
we have all
all
that
out.
acreage.
it's all that sarsaparilla we're
Yeah,
drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, sarsaparilla.
Digging up them roots.
All right, so check this out, guys. We're gonna do some quick commercials, and then we will be back. And let's see how fast I can find the video commercials, and we'll give us about 3 minutes. Here's some music from Village Elder. Just kidding. Here's some music from Village Elder.
skunk weed.
Wanna hit?
I'm not.
Are you sure?
Okay, let's squirt it.
Close your eyes, Jared.
What do you see?
So you use crack or you're thinking about trying it. So if you're thinking about using crack.
Do it! Just do it!
Nothing unusual.
Get help now.
Yourself together. Time to find out who you are. Don't worry about tomorrow. Concentrate on here and now. You've got to reach deep down inside your soul. Let your fears subside because there's hard times coming down that line. Politicians have all lived down and the reverends locked the church. Their safety net has rotted out. It's left you in the lurch. The time has come for you to find on your side, 'cause there's hard times coming down the line. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, the peril's still the same. It's time to show your best side and try to ease the pain. Start thinking with your head and acting with your heart. We've got to pull together before we're torn apart. Yeah, now warning bells are ringing, the meters all pay red. All the doors are closing fast. Don't be the one who's left. You're gonna find out who your friends are. You may be surprised because there's hard times coming down the line. Whoa! Better get yourself together. Time to find out who you are. Don't worry about tomorrow. Concentrate on here and now. You've got to reach deep down inside your soul. Let your fears subside because there's hard times coming down that line. Yeah, there's hard times coming down that line. Oh, there's hard times coming down that line. Yeah.
We'll unmute the camera, unmute the mics, unmute the
What?
cameras real quick, Shep, and then we'll bring down the thing. There we go.
Hey.
Running a
back.
live podcast, everybody. At least, hey, nobody's
It-
cameras
It
went out.
says the mic is muted.
Ruining a live podcast
Yes,
in front of your eyes.
dude, you have no idea. We had Dwarf Among Midgets on in the first 10 minutes. Dead air. Dead air. Yeah.
It still says mic is muted on the screen.
So I'm running off
Testes,
2 computers,
testes.
and this one
Ah.
is the one. So yeah, I have this one on, and then I keep that one off.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I thought actually about hooking up this mixer to that one, and then having like 2 soundboards.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah.
then that means I have twice the possibility of ruining an entire podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
would be neat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because StreamYard is
cool.
already the bane
Cool.
of my existence.
Yeah, but then you can have
Yeah.
like visitors have drops and just be fucking with you the whole time, messing with the volume and shit.
Actually, you know what that reminds me? We should probably like check some of these comments. I did not do that. I don't know if you saw this, but Ashley Taylor, she's a Chopped Liver member crew.
Oh,
and
awesome.
she like does videos and stuff. She actually commented, and I was like, she's like, I'm leaving a comment. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave it up until she comments like take down my comment. And I was like, no, this is taking too long. I give up. So yep. Let's see if any of these make sense now. Yay, blue boxes.
I don't recall.
See?
Yeah.
You gotta get it. That's why
Guns where?
guns where? Yeah, so that's the in on the knowing what's going on thing, which I don't want to talk about it on the show. I guess we could. There's a disgruntled person or about
Is he in this room?
somebody was at Black Circle last night with a handgun on them,
Ah, fuck.
Ah.
which the person is working security for one of the bands.
Right. And
But-
I'm sure they're licensed and all that, but still it's an uncomfortable.
Well, I think that's
Yeah.
what Travis
feeling.
is.
Yeah.
I think that's Travis's point, is that he's not
Oh.
he's not a licensed security guard or police
Oh.
officer. So,
Mm.
but it
It
is
just makes people
the
uncomfortable,
state
man.
of
It does,
Indiana
yeah.
in which
Yeah. I mean,
there
we're-
is no laws.
We're from
There's not in
Kentucky.
Kentucky
You don't
anymore.
even need to take
Yeah.
a class. You can just go and get it.
You can
Yeah.
conceal carry.
Yeah, without a
Mhm.
permit.
Yes, here,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's stupid. But hey, I mean,
Yeah.
to each their own. I'm not anti-gun.
I'm not either.
But
I got a
An-
shotgun on the wall.
I'm
right there.
anti-common sense.
Yeah.
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 I'm not anti-gun, but I think that gun laws need to be
Yeah,
more strict.
Yeah,
There's
man.
definitely some things that people do not need access
yeah,
to.
yeah. Well, I mean,
it's like operating a car, you know.
well,
Yeah,
and
you
it's
should have to take it. You got to take a test to drive a car.
well, and you also like going into
I know
the-
it gets gray area there, but you know.
yeah, sure.
Well, I don't know. They make cars that go over 160 miles per hour. Imagine the damage you could do with that.
Yeah,
And all you got to do
Oh,
is
you can
put it
kill
in gear and
You can hit
Yeah.
somebody going 20 miles an hour, and if they're a pedestrian, you might kill them.
oh yeah, yeah, man.
But you also can't hide a 1978 Chevy Corvette in your back pocket.
Well, you
That-
don't
right.
want to because they're bitching.
Yeah, exactly. You want that. Yeah, you want, yeah.
Especially if you got side pipes. Man.
I saw this 1965 Ford Mustang. It was like gray, black top, like black interior. It was like $13,000. I was like, God damn, that is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna share it and see if someone will buy it for my birthday. But I would totally love to.
Oh,
do
hey,
that.
Craig, smoke weed.
Smoke weed. We can make a difference. We can make a change. Let's see. Gonna try for tonight. Like you fucking rock.
Well, they always do.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they killed it. Everybody did. It was all just kidding. That's the actual name of the band.
Okay.
And my buddy Bronson made a post earlier talking about how he went to AutoZone and they let him in the back. He's like, and I was like, man, they let everybody in the back, dude. You should probably get tested.
I used to work for AutoZone.
Hell yeah. Did you guys let everybody in the back?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Well, I mean,
where the bathroom was.
I was going to say
so-
the bathrooms are
Yeah.
in the back.
So you got to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
and-
yeah.
But I figured something out, like their band name is so perfect for like marketing because I almost put a word, and I was gonna put like the letters and then like tag the band and then finish the word. You know what I'm saying? Because you could do so much with that.
Yeah.
And I
Like
was did that.
in the middle of a word. Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
just
Yeah.
stick the in there. Yeah, I don't know. That's my brain.
Ah,
There we go again. Soda is worse than crack. I don't
is.
know.
Well,
I don't know, man.
I've never done crack, and I won't.
Yeah.
So I can't make that comparison.
Somebody my two of my friends when I was 19, we were playing. It was like Madden night. We would get together and play Madden, and they
Like
put,
98
they
or
put
like
crack in
08.
Vinny's neighbor was a crackhead,
Oh.
and as a joke, he got some crack from him, and he put it in the bowl with the weed, and
That's
didn't
not
tell me.
cool.
Yeah,
That's not
they
cool.
wanted to see how I would react.
And it was not good.
No,
No,
I
it's
mean,
not
yeah,
fun.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
it's
special, man.
this-
I am special. I put meth in my body every day to keep me calm. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And methamphetamine. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you know, Adderall,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So, but I was like, what is happening? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And they just start cracking up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Mm.
I don't think that's cool.
I-
I wouldn't do that to
I-
a friend.
I don't either, but
I
it
don't-
happened.
I've
You know,
Yeah,
like
same.
fuck it. I've never done that to
the
anybody.
children are
No.
getting dosed.
I'm not saying they were probably on crack when they made that choice, but
Mm.
I don't know. Yeah,
Could've
they thought
been.
it was. They thought it was.
been.
That's actually not the worst time I've ever had something like that happen. I had somebody put PCP in
Yeah,
a joint
that's-
and not tell me.
Yeah,
Man.
it's
I
tough.
was 16 or 15, one or the other.
That's too much.
Your
No,
Too
your
much.
friends have a lot of money.
that
here,
no, the
apparently.
PCP guy I've never talked to ever since. That
Yeah.
was it.
Yeah.
I swore if I ever saw him, I'd beat his ass, but I never saw him again. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that
it's
was
just
fucked.
fucked up, man.
That was
Oh.
That shit's fucked
and
up.
he was taking me to work. He rolled the joint, right? I wasn't paying attention. I was playing my guitar. And then, or did he pack a bowl? I can't remember. I was 15. And I did PCP that day without knowing about
Right.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
whatever. Either way, that was fucking nuts.
That is. Yeah. That's not
definitely
cool.
never talked to him.
Not cool.
And I don't think they put enough crack in there to really. I just knew something was up.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah.
Speed slows me down. Like when I drink, it keeps like that's like fuel for me.
Mm.
It is, and then like when I smoke weed, it's like the opposite. It's like
Wow. Wow.
yeah, it's crazy. But that's all in genetics or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I need to take this comment down. We only legally order gummies here now. What?
Huh.
Nice. Do it.
We can order gummies?
Hmm.
Wow. I didn't know that. That's really
right to
cool.
your doorstep.
That's
Man.
dope. Yeah. That's really cool. I had no clue that they
Yeah.
Huh. How does that work?
They deliver to your
So
anus.
you're telling me, Allie, if you're still watching, so if I order this, right, and I get pulled over and I have a bag of THC gummies clearly marked in my car, I'm not going to get in trouble.
That's not what that says.
Are you sure?
No, that says that you can just order them.
It says we can legally order gummies here now.
Yeah, it doesn't say that you can have it in your car.
But then she says there's some loophole. Okay. So what you're saying, Allie, is we can order it. We just can't eat it.
Right, yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
can.
And you
Oh,
can't have it anywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
by the way, shout out.
can.
Thank you, Allie, for the couch. The couch that Justin's sitting on. That is the chopped liver couch.
Yeah. Nice
Yeah.
couch.
It kind of looks like chopped liver with
Allie's-
gravy on top.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that's gravy. I just want to be clear.
Mm.
Yeah, both of these
Could be
couches
gravy.
have been to a lot of parties and a lot of podcasts.
Okay, so shower after the
Shower
podcast.
out, yeah. Stop at the B&B, take a shower, head to punk rock night. Yep. In that order.
Yeah.
where we will roll around on the bar floor with of
Hell
course,
yeah.
Yeah.
very clean.
Some of my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
photos I think I've ever taken are actually of you. So because you're you do the slides and all the stuff. It's really cool.
Thank
guys
you.
have that awesome stage presence.
Yeah.
Aw.
And I
Justin, you got to do some slides.
I try,
Why
man.
don't, why don't you do any?
I don't. Yeah.
put
You give me no spot
put the
to
drum
be
set
able
on a
to.
really long carpet,
Yeah.
and then you guys can like pull around.
Yeah. I'll just have to do like that when like that bar mitzvah shit. Everyone just
Picks you up.
take a piece of one drums and you just have to carry me around or something. That will
Well,
be my shtick.
what if we added wheels
Okay, yeah, whatever.
to your
Whatever
bass
you
drum?
need.
And,
Yeah, whatever.
Oh
you
yeah,
need.
that. I'm sorry, but that is the funniest. If you think about what you just said, because like sound guy right now is cringing right now.
Oh yeah, he's pissed.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
he's
fucking bass drum
heated.
keeps moving, and then you
now
got
it's on wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get some Kragers. It'll be cool. It'll look good.
Yeah, that would be
Or
sick.
some slot mags.
Yeah.
I like slot mags.
Yeah.
They make those little Krager wheels for golf carts.
Perfect.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Just have a little drum cart.
Which drummer it was? I think the drummer from Blink 182 broke his leg, and they made this thing to where like I don't know how he did it. I don't know how they did it, but they brought him in from the back. So you probably never. I don't know if you've ever been there, but I don't even know what they call it now. Is it Verizon? Is it Deer Creek? But the big where all the big like whenever Tom Petty used to come to town.
The outdoor one in Cincinnati?
Well, we have the one that we have here. It's in like Noblesville, but they brought Travis Barker in, like somehow through. I don't know how they did it, but and then like the drum set like spins and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't even know.
Wait, that was some Tommy Lee shit too.
Yeah,
Did Tommy Lee do it too?
Yeah, he
did
did
a
the
lot of shit
spinning
like
drum
that,
shit.
yeah.
Like it went out
Yeah.
above the audience and spun.
I think
Oh, shit.
I think the guy in Judas Priest does too.
Really?
I think so.
Man,
Yeah.
we got to up our
Fuck.
game.
Yeah.
I guess we also have to earn lots of money.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. They're making some money on those
They're
shows.
probably doing drugs.
Yeah.
Might be.
Possibly.
Yeah, that's where they're getting
Yeah.
the money from.
I mean, if you think about it, though, all the coolest ideas kind of how came from drugs.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I mean? You guys like Bill Hicks? You guys ever heard of Bill?
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah.
He
I don't dislike
he
him.
always says like his whole speech on drugs. It's like all the music that you love, drugs. You know what I mean?
Right.
All the
Totally.
movies.
Is he a comedian?
Yeah.
Bill
Hicks?
Well, it was
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
He but he was
Yeah.
kind of controversial, kind of at the time. He was probably not so much anymore.
Probably
but,
not so much anymore.
Yeah,
no.
probably not. But
Yeah, there's so much more to worry about nowadays.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
So many more people.
man. Oh yeah, for sure. It's funny though. It's funny that you say that because we're technically like slowly actually going the opposite direction. We're supposedly like becoming extinct.
Mm.
But okay. Whatever. That's like one of those things. It's like, okay, so you're saying we're going extinct, but we're still growing fast, like so fast. Like, but I
Yeah,
guess
well, you
what-
have to go years into the future now. Whatever is happening right now doesn't really matter because, repopulation that's happening now are people that are, my age or older, but that's where it's dying is my age and older. So the fact that there's a lot of population still happening now, 20 years from now, you're going to have 50% of that population repopulating the world. So it's not wrong. And a lot of it has to do with, you can't afford anything,
Mhm.
We don't have kids.
it
Yeah,
wasn't- it
I
wa-
don't have kids.
So,
Mhm.
and that's what I'm getting ready to say. It wasn't until Pixie started working at PRN, I was the only one with kids,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then at my work, until they just hired somebody like in the last month. This whole time I've been there 3 years, only one with kids.
That's wild.
Wow.
Yeah, everywhere I go,
I'm usually the only
Only
one
one.
without.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Yeah.
they're awesome though. Yeah,
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, that's
yeah.
the cool thing about the library is people bring their kids and I get to hang out with their kids and then an hour later they leave. So
And you're like, yes,
Thank
this is
God.
great.
Freedom.
Still get to, freaking yeah. But it is kind of interesting that scientists are saying that we're actually going like we're at the beginning pass or whatever of going extinct, but we're still like growing like crazy. There's 4 billion 4 billion humans on the planet.
8 billion.
Is it up to
Yeah,
8 now?
I was gonna say I
It
think
just
Oh.
it just went over to
Yeah.
8.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
8 billion humans, 4 billion Chinas.
Yeah,
China
right.
or China people.
That's accurate.
Yeah. That's I just got my numbers wrong.
Right.
That's a whole
You didn't count the people in the back.
Yeah.
Forgot to count them.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I had some interesting conversation the other day. I was actually getting ready to chime in on that, but we should probably talk about music and stuff and not talk about the
Conspiracy theories.
grossly
Yeah.
crazy things that are happening or about
Music.
to happen. Like,
Music.
I'm not looking forward to the fall. So fall's gonna suck. I want to fast forward through it and just get
Yeah.
into 2025 and then just hope
Yeah.
I wake up and everything's okay. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
Get that over with and
Yeah,
move
get
on.
that out of the way. I don't know if you guys remember the pandemic, but it was
Yeah.
fucking ugly.
Yeah.
It sucked. Especially if I'm a big softy and I hate hate.
Yeah.
I hate it makes me sick, physically ill to see
Yeah.
people being hateful or just really mean.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that being thrown around for sure.
Yeah, you can call me a pussy or a bitch or whatever you
Yeah.
want, but I just don't like I don't like it. I don't like it.
I agree.
I'm kind of that person, like,
Peace
as I
and
say
love.
that, as much as I yes, and as much as I do not like or am disgusted by hate, I am also the person that will see you doing this in front of me to somebody and then be the guy that will surely kick your fucking ass for picking on somebody.
Yeah.
So, but that's a protective thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't do
Yeah.
that just because. So, anyways, ADHD. I have a list of questions that I have
Awesome.
prepared
Wow.
for you, and let's go with this one.
That was a good smoke break.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those are, yeah. So, how would you describe the music that you typically create to someone that may or may not have seen your band?
That's the worst. I hate
Yeah, I have no
that.
idea what we sound like.
I call it car rock because it's a lot of the songs are about cars,
Mm.
but that doesn't really tell you what the music sounds
I
like.
like to tell people, and I just did this by accident once, but I kind of rolled with it, and a lot of people who are familiar with us, they think that it's good. I like to say if you mix Black Sabbath and Black Flag, you kind of get vibrolas, because you get, with Sabbath, you have that real, and I'm actually starting to
riffiness.
appreciate Sabbath a lot more in my older age and stuff, but you get these real riffy, they don't have to be heavy, but they're heavy because of the way that Sabbath played them. And, we're real riffy too, but I like to play fucking fast and with energy and just have fun. Act like it's the only time I'm ever going to play, because it might be, who fucking knows,
Yeah.
tomorrow,
Hell
so
yeah.
Tomorrow.
that's what I like to tell people. And it's kind of a bad range. I mean, it's good if you think about it and you actually know vibrola. You're like, oh, that kind of does make sense, but that's also such a big fucking range that you're like, well, that can be fucking anything. And I mean, it could be
Totally.
anything.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
Somebody described this as I forget what car they used, but they were like Motorhead's car running into Fu Manchu's boogie van.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah. Yeah.
And then another guy
Yeah.
said that we were the punk rock Fleetwood Mac, but I don't agree with that one.
Oh yeah, that would.
That one's a little too out there.
Yeah, it's out there. Oh man, yeah. Wow, that's cool.
Well, your backing vocals. I mean, you got some good harmonies.
Well, thank you.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about the singing, not the actual band
yeah,
itself.
not how we behave.
Like the
you know?
most, yeah.
Right.
You're like, God, that's like the most dysfunctional band of all time.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
still,
don't get me wrong. I still have their vinyl. I listen to Rumors quite a bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
It's
great.
it's a great album, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you watch a documentary about them, you will discover that they're all actually kind of jerks.
Yeah.
None of them are particularly likable people.
yeah, there's no heroes in that band.
they all just hate each other and
Yeah,
talk shit
well,
about
they
each
all
other.
got married and then cheated on each other with each other,
Right.
and then they all hate each
Yeah,
other.
because it was easy.
But they were making so much money that they just had to keep doing it.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
that video of like back in the day they're doing some show, but you could see like them giving each other like dirty looks on stage and stuff. It's like, oh my God, it's so wild. So I guess so we're gonna have to like kind of pick on every person like individually, and we'll start with you, and then you guys could fight who goes next. But
I'm in
so
the hot seat.
when did you start playing music, and what instrument did you start playing?
The bass. It's the only instrument I've ever really played. I always wanted to play an instrument. I asked my parents for a guitar when I was in high school, and they said, "No, we can't afford to buy you a guitar." And so I moved to Florida when I was 18 because I was dumb. I don't know. And my boyfriend at the time, this would have been after 18. I think I was 20 when this happened. He won a giveaway at a pawn shop, and it was like a $500 gift card for the pawn shop. So he said that I could have half of it. So I was like, I want a bass.
Awesome.
So I picked out a bass. It was a Washburn. I can't really remember anything about it except that it was dark blue. And I was trying to teach myself how to play bass. And I learned Where Eagles Dare by the Misfits, the first song I ever learned on bass. And I just kept, trying. Like I never had lessons. I never played with anybody until I was working. I'm back in Louisville. I was working at Kinko's back when Kinko's existed. And I was third shift. And a friend of mine would come in there, and she was big with PETA, and she would make copies. And I showed her how to take the little cartridge out of the self-serve machine so she'd get her copies for free. And, we would talk, and I told her, yeah, I'm trying to play bass or whatever. And she's like, oh, you got to meet my friend Chris. He's got a band. The bass player quit. And I'm like, okay. So she brings him up there one night, and I'm super busy, and I'm like cranky, and I'm like, this is not a good time. And Chris is like, oh, I hear you play bass. And I'm like, well, I'm trying, and he's like, how many basses you own? I said 2, because I bought a second bass at this point. And he's like, oh, you're a bassist. Come over to my house on Thursday. We're going to jam. And I almost didn't go because I was like, I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm still doing it.
Oh, you're a badass. So. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was an awful long way to go to say bass.
Bass.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah. That's actually the first time I've heard that story. So that's good.
Wow, really?
And this is the perfect way to go around, I think, for this. So Chris can definitely be last. So it's good because it's like you get the start of the vibrolas at last, which is kind of cool. So I actually started playing music. I started as a vocalist because I didn't have any instruments.
That sultry voice.
I wanted to I wanted to play drums in school band. My mom didn't want the loudness, so I actually played saxophone. But I bought a drum set and for my band, but I always did vocals, but I would play drums when like our drummer couldn't be there, or just I don't know, just for something, because when you're 15, 16 years old, you just have all kinds of time to just play music all the time. And that's all I ever wanted to do. So, that's how I started playing drums. I moved down here. Not down here. I moved back to Kentucky probably in 2008, 2009. And the first people that I started playing with, I was playing in a horror punk band. And, they were like, I was new to the area, didn't know any clubs or any bands around, and they told me, they're like, the band that you have to know is Vibrolas. They fucking kick ass. They always bring the energy of the shows. Cool. So, playing in bands as I'm going around and stuff, I started playing with Vibrolas, I think in 2021, right after the pandemic. So, here all through the teens, I would go to their shows. I was playing in other bands that we would play shows with them, like we talked about before. I was truly a fan. So when they had an opening after the pandemic, I threw my hat in and kind of tried to learn as many songs as I could. And yeah, it's been fun ever since.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
It
man.
was a blast.
Yeah. So
Yeah, thanks for doing that, by the way.
yeah. So actually, I never really wanted to play drums necessarily. I mean, I did like in school band and stuff, but I always wanted to play guitar. Obviously, everyone wants to fucking play guitar, but there's too many strings. So I started playing a little bit of bass, and I play a little bit of bass in some bands, but I'm into fucking instruments that people don't play anymore. Like I really want to learn accordion. I really want to learn like fucking dulcimers and shit. You know, just like things that people don't necessarily play. The problem is that they're so expensive, man.
Yeah.
I only want to like drums. Drums are so fucking expensive too. That's why I didn't want to get involved in that shit. And here I am.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man.
But you always there's always work as a drummer, man. So the world needs more drummers. If you want to play music,
Right.
man, get a fucking
Totally.
drum set.
Totally.
Play drums. The world needs more drummers.
Hell
Like
yeah.
you will never ever go without playing music if you are a drummer. You will always find work.
It's true, man.
Yes, like I remember there's this glorious time. This is beautiful. It was so amazing. My drummer only played in our band, and now he plays in all of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
Every Indianapolis band.
I only play drums in vibrolas. Vibrolas is the only band that I will play drums in. I will fill in for other bands sometimes, you know, like for one-offs, but yeah, I don't.
Yeah, Fun Ranch.
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
One.
Yeah, and that's I think the only one that I'm filling on drums on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always joke with people whenever someone's like, yeah, well, one of my hidden talents is, or I actually know how to play the drums, and I'm just like, you did not just do that on the podcast.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be hitting you up.
Yeah, it's gonna be filled with messages like, hey man, I know a guy that's looking for a drummer.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah. It's just like,
Always.
yeah. It's
Yep.
like part of the, and it, I don't know. In a way, it's like in Indianapolis, it's like every time you play here, like as a local band, it's like, do you really want to risk your drummer meeting other musicians?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
Shit.
it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I joke a lot, but it's not that bad being playing in a band with a drummer that's in 12 or 13 bands, which is it's a huge exaggeration, but it's also like, it's not that bad in indie, but it kind of is. Like there was a time, I think we just go through phases here where like Craig Chaos was like the drummer in like 50, 51, maybe, I don't know, 50 bands. Anybody catch it? Nobody. Okay. I'm going to say it. I'm going to see if anybody can do it, but I don't think, maybe somebody at home will catch what I just did. Somebody. Crazy. I said 51, maybe 50 bands.
Oh, like the amp.
5150. It's
The
it's,
Van Halen.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually the
I don't know the amp.
in a hospital. That's code for insanity. It's
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick.
Eddie Van Halen, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Well,
He's a clever guy.
you had to explain it to us. I'm sorry.
No, actually, the only reason I know that is because I read it in an article in Guitar World.
Yeah.
He
Awesome.
talked about it or whatever. Yeah. I like those little things like 138, the song We Are 138 is a reference to a George Lucas film. And there is a robot. I can't remember its full name, but it's something another 1138.
Ah.
And that's where the 138 comes from. And it's also referenced in other things in pop culture that, or our culture, at least, you know what I'm saying? Our motherfucking culture.
It's the most
But-
important culture.
Yeah, like our, but I don't know. It's kind of neat. What was I saying though? Oh, the drummer thing. So anyways, Chris, I think people would probably rather hear about how you started playing music than me ramble on about George Lucas movies.
I know it's kind of intriguing there, but man, yeah. As far as how I got into it is just I don't know. I think of course everybody's attracted to guitar for some reason. I just thought it's pretty rad. I was 13, 14, 15. I think that was kind of the age of I need to get a guitar. I need to get a.
Oh
guitar.
my god! I put the fucking camera on me.
So
I just caught it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like,
it's all about Shep.
I'm like looking at you. I'm like looking at you, and then I look in the corner of my eye. I'm like, why doesn't his shirt? Oh my god! My bad, Chris.
That's okay.
I'm surprised that you said the shirt and not the fucking stash, man. The handlebar is so good.
Yeah, the shirt. But yeah, I back to me now. Back to my story. It's all about me, guitarist for the vibrolas. But yeah, I think I got a guitar when I was 15 for Christmas. A BC rich bitch, you know, and that was you know, because at that time I was heavy into, you know, Metallica, Megadeth, that shit, and which, you know, I still am, but yeah, man, it's just that. And as soon as I got a guitar, you know, just learning, I think my older brother taught me Iron Man and you know,
Smoke on the water. Always.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, those are the standard
Yeah.
first two things everybody learns.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, just from there, it was just, you know, I just played as much as I could, played with anybody I could, and you know, I think it was a year or two I was jamming with Adam Neal. We started our first band. You know, Chug Hole, Cryptic Malice. It was a couple different names.
Chug Hole was a great name.
Chug Hole.
Yeah, Chug Hole.
You all should have kept
Hole.
Chug Hole.
Yeah,
But yeah, Adam at the time.
I want to put that on the song list.
He's one of
Hole.
he was one of those guys
Yeah.
that could play drums, so he was stuck being the drummer at the time. You know, now he's the singer. But yeah, and
He plays bass in Savage Master.
yeah.
So
he's just one of those talented motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, he could play anything.
He could play an
Adam is
accordion.
really good.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
man.
did that for
Fuck
sure a
that
little
guy.
bit.
I saw. I looked right over at you, like, oh fuck.
But yeah, that's yeah, I think I kind of quit doing that to buckle down to graduate high school or something. And then it wasn't until I moved to Louisville. Yeah, I was getting that itch to it's like I gotta play in a band, man. You know, yeah, I'm doing that sad sack acoustic guitar shit in my apartment. You know, writing sad ass acoustic songs and recording them, and I hope I never hear those again. You know, just bullshit music.
But like I feel you, man. I did the same thing.
Yeah,
I totally did. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to. You just got to play. You know,
Yeah.
If it's just you, that's what you got to do. Just be depressed. I wish I had a band. Yeah, you know, somebody, a drummer. But yeah, it was, and yeah, when I moved to Louisville and started meeting some people and ran into you know, a drummer friend and a bass player friend, and that became Impala Super. You know, that was a couple years we recorded and did a couple things.
Man, I definitely heard of that band though. I know I have. The only thing that hit me is like, when did you guys ever play up here?
Not Impala Super.
No,
Okay.
no, we never made it.
Why
up
do I
here.
know that then? Why does that?
I don't know.
Yeah, we played Louisville quite a bit, and Lexington a short while, but that was a pretty short-lived band.
That's what when I joined, I came in on the tail end of Impala Super.
Yeah, I think Mike left the band, and that's kind of like, we need a bass player, and then the other Mike left the band. You know, and that was when Andy came aboard, and at the time, I always wanted the band to be called Vibrolas. I didn't like the name Impala Super, so we scrapped all that because it was like Leela, Andy. It's like we're the Vibrolas now, finally. So, yeah, that's her story was much better. Well, actually, yeah, Justin. So,
Man, I'm gonna figure out why I know that name. It's gonna drive me crazy. Actually, it is driving me crazy.
Chris also played in a metal band called the Hookers.
Yeah.
The Hookers.
Yeah, the Hookers.
Why would you name a band after my mom? Just kidding. Sorry,
That was
mom.
your mom?
Because she gets around, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a woof, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm probably I was just down in Louisville, so maybe or was it no? I was in Cincinnati. I always get them confused.
Yeah,
because
they're roughly the same.
They're
They're
like
the same
not the
distance
same.
for you.
it's like the same place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kind of.
kind of.
It's
Yeah,
just
it
like a
kinda is.
river
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're both river
named
towns.
after like the best state that crosses right through it.
It's actually the same
What is
river
it called?
too.
What is it? Oh yeah,
The
Ohio,
Ohio
River.
River.
Ohio.
I don't know.
Yo.
I'm like- I don't know. I'm just being silly, but yeah, I'm gonna figure that out because it's gonna pit. It's super. Or are you saying super? No.
Super.
All right, we're good.
Super duper.
We're gonna go ahead and
Scratch
just
that off.
Super duper.
That's what I was thinking when I said it.
Impala Super.
And
No,
Yeah.
super.
but Impala Supra. I don't know why.
Mm.
Maybe did you name a song Impala Supra?
No.
Mm-mm.
Then I'm gonna have to.
Do it.
I am.
Do it.
I actually am.
Do it.
I'm going to write a song about it because that is weird. That you guys ever get that? Like where you
Oh yeah.
it's kind of like
A bit of deja vu. Yeah.
yes, kind of
Oh,
like
yeah, all
that.
the time.
And then then it's sitting there like picking yeah.
Yeah, you do it all the time in music too, because I mean there's only 13 notes. So
Oh, yeah.
you hear the same shit
yeah.
all the
I
time.
rip off, I'll write something. I'll be like, man, this riff's really cool.
Yeah. And then I'm
And-
like, but what is it? And I'm looking everywhere for it,
Yeah.
and I'm getting pissed off that I can't find out who the fuck I'm ripping off. It
Yeah.
sucks.
But sometimes
Yeah.
I rip off myself, but I figure
Yeah.
that's okay.
That happens
Because,
too.
I wrote it. So,
Yeah.
It's
I
all right.
forget
Like-
stuff I've actually written a couple years ago,
13 songs.
and then I rewrite it. Yeah.
Yeah, Beethoven already did it. So
right.
and if he didn't get it, don't worry.
Beethoven.
Those aliens that came down to Earth in the 50s, yeah, the Beatles probably did it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Beethoven didn't do it, the Beatles already took care of it. I always joked like because if you look at it in a certain way, it's like all of a sudden there's a band out of nowhere that has 40 or 50 like number one fucking hits or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know what it is, but it's an exaggeration. But
That's pretty close though.
it's like they came in, they're
Super.
like, okay, we're just going to cover these genres and we're going to write these songs that haven't been written yet because we would know because we're not from here. Like they're all a bunch of freaks or something, like
Yeah,
from
we're from the
planet,
future.
yeah, whatever number, something, number.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
B.
Number 9. Number 9.
B.
What is that from? It's going
No,
to piss me off.
nothing.
You're like
Nothing.
doing
That's just
bingo.
how they name the planets and shit. They
Oh,
put the
I
numbers
thought
and just a random fucking
this-
letter with it too.
I
Well, I
thought-
guess it's like numbered and then that's the order that they're in is A, B, C, D.
I thought we were playing bingo.
Yeah, I mean we can.
Like,
Or stamping things.
yeah, just sit. Oh my God. All right.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
We answered a question.
Yes.
Oh, fucking yeah. Let's
It's
go.
about music.
So, because mostly of my rambling, we do not have a whole lot of time left. But I did not ask this question on the last show that I did, and I have to ask you guys this question.
Awesome.
What is the best advice you've ever been given?
Start with that guy.
Hmm.
That I've been given.
Man, that's one to really fucking put you on the spot.
It's a killer question, but it is the most valuable question that I ask.
Okay, I've got something.
Because
I do
if you
too.
think about it,
Well,
if I keep doing this shit and I have, let's say, 3 people every week on every show, that's 6 people, it's 24 of the best advice ever.
Right?
Well-
Yeah, you could compile a book.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
maybe there's
yeah.
something good in there.
It'll be called "This is a bunch of scribbles by somebody."
yeah.
Did you come up with something, Chris?
Well, yeah, of course.
right.
Now, the best advice I've been given, and I think I've been given this over time, but I'm gonna quote a recent person, a guy named David Freiberger. He's of the Motor Trend YouTube channel stuff, but his advice is don't get it right, but get it running. Essentially talking about your project vehicle that's been derelict in the yard for a decade. Don't perfect it, just get it out there. And that applies to music because I know so many people that own their own fucking recording studio and have a band, and they'll sit there and fucking record that guitar solo for 5 years, and they won't put it out. They're just fucking banging their head against the wall.
Anything is better than nothing in music. Anything is better than nothing.
And usually that first fucking take is gold.
Yeah.
It's whatever you fucking shit out the first time is the most honest thing you can put on a fucking tape or whatever. But yeah, so I want to throw that advice to musicians out there and bands. Just don't fucking stress out about it, man. Just fucking do it. We did it. I can write you a fucking 20-page, list of all the mistakes on this new upcoming album from the Vibrolas called.
We could have way
Available tonight.
way
at
more
the
than 20
Melody Inn.
pages.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I'm not happy about every single mistake, but I'm happy it's fucking out there. So and I enjoy it.
Well, and
So,
most
overall.
people aren't gonna even notice those.
No,
mistakes.
they don't hear that
Sure.
shit. So.
Yeah. And I mean,
notice
and
them.
obviously, Vibrolas
And
as,
after a
as
couple of beers, I can't hear it either. So.
Vibrolas as a band is obviously doing something right because this is their, Vibrolas is a 25th year anniversary, 25th year.
25th.
We're old.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
amazing.
It's too long to admit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's
That's so
Don't tell
cool,
anybody
though.
that.
yeah, dude, it's fucking cool. I mean, it's something to be proud of. So it's wild. I mean, it's wild.
Isn't there a car called a Century? Didn't somebody make like
Yeah.
A Buick
Like
Yeah, I was gonna
Century.
say Buick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, a court
Yeah.
of the Century. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Buick.
I don't know. This just fucking brain. That is fucking awesome though, man. I didn't know you guys have been together. I obviously knew it had been well over 10 years, but
We played.
actually
Yeah, we
that's bullshit. I have been in that basement and I have seen Vibrolas posters from back then. Like you got like the basement meaning Punk Rock
Mansion, which is no longer.
Yeah, do we predate Punk Rock Night?
We do. We played
By a
the
year or
second.
two.
We played the second year of Punk Rock Night. Was our first Punk Rock Night show.
There are going to be people watching you play tonight that aren't even as old as Vibrolas.
Oh yeah,
that is so
Yeah.
awesome.
that
Fuck
happens.
yeah, man.
That happens all.
It's kind of weird.
It's
a lot
kind
weird,
of a really good memory, and I don't want to like get off of what the question was and stuff, but a really cool memory thing that I have in Vibrolas is we played a like a little day-long festival gig somewhere in Tennessee with Coffin Curse Records. Shout out to them. They're great people. Mike is a really good guy and does a lot for that community out there.
Yeah, it's the Punk and Drag.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Punk and
event
Drag.
was awesome.
Yeah, and so we played there, kind of a weird time in the afternoon, whatever, and there was a guy there, I don't remember his name, but he had remembered Vibrolas. He had caught them, maybe played with them somewhere before or had seen them somewhere before in the area and had remembered 8-10 years back and had told them and was showing the wholesome part was like he was showing his kid how to like fucking punk dance to them, to their music.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, that's so fucking cool to like have to be able to watch that like hand me down thing. And I mean, they've been around long enough that you have that hand me down. So yeah.
Well, you're part of it too.
Yeah, I'm a hand me down.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
Oh man.
Man, hell yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the legacy of what we do. There's speaking of parents.
Don't get it right, just get it running. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we hadn't done that, we wouldn't still be doing this.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't done nothing right, but we're doing it.
Still running.
Oh man.
It's
But
your
That's
advice
like
there, I guess.
killer advice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote it down. So, and the thing is
Awesome.
like, I don't have to, it's on YouTube and forever. And I don't edit video.
Well, you'd
so-
have to go back and listen to 3 hours of your
Yeah, you have to
rants
find it
to
and
find
yeah.
that.
like dig through it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And by the way, I do edit video. I just don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so much easier. I like so much respect for people that do like this style
Yeah.
of podcasting because they like sit down for like 15 hours and cut things and yeah, no, we just do it
Flip it
live. It's there, you know.
Yeah,
like,
that's
let's
cool,
do
man.
it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But this takes a lot of effort too.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. It,
I try not to. I try not to think about. I just try to have fun. You know.
That's what we do, man.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
totally.
That's exactly what we do.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Totally.
Because once it's fun, not fun anymore, then it's not worth doing.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You have to keep having fun. If you're not having fun doing it, then
Then it becomes work.
yeah, it becomes work.
And we do this to
And that's something that I
escape
hear,
the work and to
I hear probably at least 80% of the time that I know that I play a show directed towards me is just you look like you're having so much fun.
yeah.
And then because I
we
fucking
are.
am,
Yeah.
man.
Hell
Yeah, man. It's just it's what I like to do. It's something I'm good at.
Yeah.
Some still shots say otherwise when it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Don't fucking take pictures of me. I hate that shit.
No, we need more pictures of Justin, please. Whoever has
Please
cameras
don't.
tonight.
I wear these glasses.
in
These
focus.
glasses have like the blue blockers and stuff like I talked about before. So when you take a picture, it flashes on them, so you can never say, "Oh, I fuck it, it's the best." I'll take pictures all the time now.
Do you see purple every once in a while?
No, I see spots a lot though.
You do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does your cat talk to you too?
My cat yells at me, dude. We talked about this. I rescued her and I give her like fucking piggyback rides upstairs, and she just fucking bitches that I keep bringing her inside so she doesn't die. It's
I want a pool.
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like said that to sound crazy. So, what about you, Leela? What's the best advice you've ever gotten?
So I thought of it right when you asked, and now that Chris has said his, what I was going to say is actually similar. It's better to regret something you have done than something you haven't done. And I got to thank the Butthole Surfers for that advice. I
I
mean,
was
they
gonna
didn't give it to me
say,
personally, but
That's Butthole Surfers
it is.
advice.
Yeah. I bought that album. I was in high school. We went to Circuit City with my mom and dad,
Love
and
Butthole Surfers.
and going back to the car, and mom's like, "What'd you buy?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"STD."
Satan,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Satan,
And she's like, "What
Satan.
band?" And I'm like, the Butthole Surfers. You know? Like, but yeah, because I think it's much better to, if you're going to regret something, it should be something that at least you tried, because if you regret something that you never got to do, you're going to beat yourself up forever. Like, I really wish I would have done that thing and I never did it. And,
Yep.
and I don't want to be that guy.
Quit your job, join a band.
Right. Yeah.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
you can't make mistakes, or you can't learn from your mistakes if you're not making mistakes.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't make
That's
mistakes.
how I feel about Pokemon Go. We would try to get groups together and do like Pokemon.
What's your favorite
Go
Pokemon?
events. And can I think on that?
Yeah. Oh
All
yeah,
right.
there's a lot.
Yeah.
Out of the first gen, out of 151, you tell me your favorite?
Man.
It's still hard, I know.
All right.
There's a
Well,
lot to unwrap.
let me think on it.
I really like Drowsy, and I know that sounds fucking weird, but I love Drowsy, dude.
Well, he's big
And
and
Hypno.
he's hard to get out of the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, Yeah, and I just like his little sound. Doo, 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 doo. Yeah.
Man, I wish they would actually add that to the game. But I always used to tell people, like, if we're doing like a Pokemon event or we're just Pokemon Go event, we're all getting together and people respond to the message and be like, "Oh, can't do it." And I'm like, dude, fuck your job. Pokemon Go is life.
Yeah, man.
I just love that you said that. Like, quit
Yeah,
your
yeah.
job, join a
Fuck
band.
yeah.
Yeah. It's more like
I
get another job so you can join a band.
Yeah,
This is
I quit
expensive.
a job one time to be on an album cover. Is like we're doing a photo shoot at the cemetery. It's like, well, I'm at work. All right, I guess I can leave. Right now, I'm the only delivery driver they have tonight. So, good luck.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
I got my job back the very next day.
Hell yeah. They
That
took
was,
you
that
back.
was with the hookers.
Oh yeah.
The band, the Hookers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
like-
that was a
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. His job as a hooker.
Yeah.
I was
Still
like,
active.
I was like, did you work with a bunch of hookers at a pizza place?
That sounds like a dream.
fun time.
Where is this?
Oh my god.
My favorite times working pizza delivery was delivering to the strip bars in Louisville.
Oh yeah,
It was always interesting getting the sweaty dollar bills.
we used to have a guy when I lived in New York. I like helped run a pizza shop, and every now and then we would. It's the end of the night, 2 nights a week, the strip club, and it was the actual strippers. It was a strip club called Smiles. Shout out to Smiles in fucking something with an H, New York, near Fishkill. I can't even fucking remember the town anymore. But yeah,
I just wrote down the name of the strip bar.
Yeah, Smiles.
Yeah, I just had to make sure.
It was a strip. It was a strip.
In my
it was a strip
Rolodex.
bar in a strip mall. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's classy.
Yeah, but we would recycle who took the deliveries, because they always tipped really, really well, and they would always like give you a beer and stuff if you were of age and you hang out and shit. They'd share pizza with you too.
Oh, nice.
But we would always send someone in the pizza suit. And we had like a pizza mascot. Yeah, and we did it one time, and they like started tipping him $50.
Oh,
And
dang.
and then he fucking told us like an idiot. So we're like, no, I'm taking the Smiles tonight. It's on my way home, man. Like why wouldn't I?
Okay. I had to write that down.
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's in my Rolodex. I'm gonna get it in there after the show.
I hope it's still there.
The businesses with the worst possible names.
Yeah, I
They
mean
named
that's a
a
great
strip
name.
club.
Smiles.
Smiles.
I mean that's what it gives.
That's what everybody's doing, right?
Smiles.
Smiling.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like I don't know, creating smiles, right? I don't know. I always. There was a saying that place that used to wear creating smiles by making lives easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strip clubs are expensive.
Very expensive.
Yeah. I've only been to one 3 times in my entire life. Yeah. I don't know. Not for me.
I went to one really classy one in New York City, when I was younger. I wasn't old enough to drink. I don't even think I was old enough to be in there. But I remember before we went in, my boss that took me in there was fucking terrible influence. I love that guy. And he was like, they won't even, the strippers, the dancers won't even come near you unless you are tipping in 5s. You have to tip in 5s. And that's the first time that I saw Coke.
No way.
Yeah. So
holy shit.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense though because it's strip club and
did your parents always like take you to the strip club?
Nah.
I'm just kidding. Could you imagine though?
Yeah, it'd be rad.
You know why my brain went there? Because I had something else and it just the Coke. It was the Coke reference.
Yeah, right.
I was trying to go after. That's fucking man. That's crazy. Wait, did you give your best advice?
I didn't yet.
Oh, I knew it. You're trying to stay away from it.
If you're delivering pizzas to the strip bar, take the costume.
Yeah.
Dude.
Wear costumes to the pizza or to the strip club. They will tip you more.
By the way, the reference to that is the first time I went to a strip club, I was not of age.
Oh yeah, no one is.
Yeah.
No.
I've never been to a strip club.
No shit.
We
Guess what happens there?
I've known a lot of.
Tell her. Did you?
I've known a lot of women who have worked at them, but I've never been to one.
So at the strip club, what happens is when you go to the bathroom, there's an attendant there that you have to tip because he like gives you a towel to wipe your hands off. Or is that only like the fancy ones?
I don't know.
You never seen?
I've
that?
only been to one strip club 3 different times.
Yeah, I've never used the bathroom in a strip club.
Oh man, they're super clean. It's the cleanest place in there.
Do you remember? This is off subject, but about a strip club. Do you remember when you were on tour with the hookers and you called me? He would call me at 3 a.m. because I worked at Kinko's, and everybody else he knew would be asleep, but I'd be at work, so he'd call me at work, and he was lonely. This is before we were dating, and we would talk or whatever, and so one night he calls. And they had, after their show, they went to a strip club because there was nothing else to do. And there was a stripper there that reminded him of me. She danced to the cramps.
Dance to the what? Cramps?
The cramps.
What song?
Yeah. I don't know.
I can't remember what
I don't know if
song.
you ever told me the song.
Yeah, I can't remember what song.
But it was the Magic Garden in
Yeah,
Oregon. Was it
Portland, Oregon, Magic Garden.
Yeah. So he
Yeah.
tells me this
That's a
story,
good name.
and I'm like, a stripper reminded you of me, and I mean, I guess that's cool. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
you
think
know.
back. That's not an appropriate thing. You should call and tell your friend.
I had to call you because a stripper reminded
You
me
would
of
not believe. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I may have been drinking at that point. Too,
You were
so.
definitely drinking. There was also one time he called
Thanks
me.
for taking all those collect calls.
Oh, dude, there was one time he called me from a payphone in Austin, Texas, and like we're having a conversation, and he's like, "Holy shit, hang on!" And he like, I hear the phone drop, and I'm like, how long do I don't know what's going on. How long do I wait? He comes back and he's like, Billy fucking Gibbons just walked past me.
No shit.
Yeah, that's badass. He had an escort on each arm too.
An attractive female escort.
It's the only way you can imagine seeing Billy Gibbons in public. Like, fucking A, man. This is it made my trip.
And that's what inspired the vibrolas.
Yeah.
Chris is like, how do I get girls on each arm?
How do I be Billy Gibbons?
Yeah.
And as you can see, we're still trying with the face.
I mean, he's got the mustache.
Yeah, I've been working on it.
Yeah.
I don't have the cash loaf.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, by the way, I have at least 4 friends that work at a strip club.
Oh, I have the utmost respect.
I'm not yucking anybody's yum, y'all.
I
never have the money for it.
Get
and my
that
khakis
money.
are always dirty.
Get that money.
I think
Gotta show up in
anybody should
clean
be
khakis.
able to do whatever they want.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah,
For me,
Land of the
like,
free, baby.
if
That's
I'm
why we're
going to
here.
the strip club, I'm probably gonna get a little dressed up, put on some nice clothes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because they're getting undressed for you, so you should get dressed up for them. So.
All I know is the first time I walked into one, which was the second time. Just kidding. I've only been to one, but the first time was my bachelor party. And I got my ass beat. And I mean beat. I was covered with lacerations, top to bottom. They took me on stage and they put a fucking thing on my neck like I was a dog and walked me.
They did you the bachelor treatment.
All the strippers were on the side of the stage and just were beating me with their shoes.
Yeah.
One of them was standing on top of me with the stiletto things. The I don't know, whatever it's
That's
like
a stiletto.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If you're into that.
And I went back the next day.
I could take some physical pain, but that's a little much. And it was embarrassing. Like the next day, I'm in Vegas with my wife, or whatever. Not the next day, but the next week, and I'm covered with lacerations. First the wedding, then the bachelor party. I had that wrong. But still, I just wanted to say I'm not yucking anybody's
No,
yum.
definitely not.
It's just expensive. And I don't know, just the vibe of like everything that happens there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Getting a lap dance,
kind of creepy dudes.
Like you get a lap dance and your buddy Tim's sitting there, and it's like,
right,
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
You hard yet?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Exactly. You just pop a raging fucking boner with your buddies next to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems
Are we supposed to hold
weird.
hands on the way back? Like,
All right, what's that advice, Justin?
Yeah. Never pop a boner in a strip club.
So I think I was gonna. Well, I was thinking of, you can't make mistakes if you never learn from them. But we kind of did that already with what you said. So I'll actually go a different route and do something that maybe it's a little more personal. But just someone that I met in my life randomly, and I'm glad that I did. But they told me once to find someone that makes your life whole and is not your whole life. That kind of
Damn, you guys are kicking ass today.
Yeah,
that's another good
pretty
one.
deep, man.
And when I first heard it, I kind of took it to the extreme and was like, well, but you want that person to be everything or something when you go, you're talking that deep, and you don't have to be that deep. You can make it, about a band or anything too. But, when you really think about it, man, I mean, you live and die with you, and nothing is guaranteed tomorrow. And if you put all yourself into one person or one thing or just one of anything and that thing is gone, then you are gone. And I mean, you hear as the elderly all the time. What's the thing for a long life is never stop moving, always keep going. I don't necessarily want to live forever, but while I'm here, I want to live the best that I can. So
Hell yeah,
yeah,
that's killer, man.
Make the most of it.
drop those bombs, baby.
I wish I'd heard that one a long time ago. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah, man.
Kind of hit me with that. Then I started traveling down the road. I was sitting there listening to you, and my mind's also like doing this thing. But yeah, holy shit, that's a good one. So we got it's better to feel bad for doing something than to feel bad for not doing something. I wrote down just parts of each. I paraphrased it, and then see, like for years I put right, but there.
Don't get it right, just get it.
Yeah.
Get it running.
Get it. Oh, is that what I put?
Yeah. Don't
I
get it right. Get it running.
Yeah.
I literally can't read my own writing.
That's all right. You could just message me later, and I'll.
Yeah.
I'll
Hey, can you
recap.
send me those?
The
those
best part is there's the
advices?
transcript.
Hell
You
yeah!
know,
Oh my god, that'd be crazy. No way. By the way, I said earlier, like, hey, we're running out of time, but so the thing is, I have two options. It's either under 2 hours or whatever the fuck. So now we're in whatever the fuck mode because once we cross the 2 hour line, there's like nothing that I can do. There's no re-broadcasting it. There's no reels that I could create through StreamYard, which they suck anyway. So fuck them. Fuck their reels. I don't need them. I'll just get mine through YouTube like everybody else.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a whole thing. I don't know if you guys. I'm diving deep into the world of podcasting because it's all about shorts, right? Everybody loves shorts. And
Yeah.
Well, that's because people's attention spans are tiny.
short.
exactly. And so it's a thing. But now
I
it's
think
like fuck it.
they monetize on shorts now too, don't they? So
Wouldn't
yeah, for
surprise
sure.
me.
YouTube.
Do they really?
Oh yeah, it has its own subcategory now.
Yeah.
It's everything is TikTok. TikTok is what the youths use. So everyone is mimicking TikTok right now. Kind of how like everyone was mimicking Instagram 10 years ago. Everything wanted it to be that perfect box shape picture, and just that one thing. So now everything is a 30-second video. 10-second is even better.
Totally.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Yeah, videos. I only want 10-second videos.
Oh, you're talking about Vines. You're talking about Vines, right?
Oh, I used to love
Oh
Vines.
yeah.
Dude, I love Vines.
Vines were really good.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Like,
good.
what's that stand up like that does the piano? Get a really good one
My
during
wife's
the
gonna
pandemic.
hate me, dude. Bo Burnham.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude, he was the Vine master.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that? I swear that's how his career had to start.
I think. Well, I don't know, man. My wife really likes that guy, and she told me. I can't remember, but there's definitely it didn't hurt. With Vines,
for sure.
Because he came up because a lot of those people that did Vine content and stuff were Comedy Central. Those earlier shows, earlier for me, I guess, shows. Yeah. Used to love that shit.
Fuck yeah, man.
We're
But
going back to it now.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
We're regressing.
I think Instagram just took theirs to 90 seconds. You could do 90 seconds.
You can put a whole fucking video on there. Yeah, like a whole goddamn movie on there if you want to now. Can't you? I fucking watch sometimes, like you just like click on it and it will let you watch 8 minutes.
I'm talking about reels.
Yeah, same shit. Isn't
Is
that?
it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, man.
I get them all confused. Real stories.
They all have different
Yeah.
fucking names, and they all do
Yeah.
the same thing. I watch videos on my phone in 8 different apps, and they all can be more than 30 seconds now. So yeah. What's the point? Just make it YouTube. That's what they did.
Just rip it open.
Well, someone's got to get that money out of Google's hand. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah,
I mean, TikTok is like probably one of the first real
Outsiders.
agitators.
Outsiders,
to
yeah,
really get in that pocket.
Yeah. Oh,
They
yeah.
control 85% of the internet. They could shut the entire world down instantly. Our stock markets will crash. All they have to do is make google.com error, page not found.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The entire world would fall apart. Yeah, we need that money out of their hands. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. It's crazy. And we're talking also about in the history of the human population, the most lucrative business to ever exist. If the Romans had created Google in that period of time, the amount of money that they would have had based on that time, they'd be like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Like they would never think that you could have that much
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Unspendable amounts. It's unspendable.
And the amount of control as well. I just said it. Like 85% of the internet would basically just shut down.
Zuckerberg is building like a 500,000 acre doomsday compound on Hawaii, on Kauai Island right now, and it has like a 50,000 square foot underground bunker.
Hell yeah! I mean, what else are you gonna do?
I mean, yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, what the fuck else are you gonna do? With the money?
You got a 50,000 square foot home for when we're all fucking bombing each other next year.
Right,
You know, yeah, dope. Glad you had the money, bitch.
It's like 15%. Is it higher than that?
What?
There's 15% of the people like on Earth don't have a home. Right?
I'd say it's probably more.
It's like a big chunk of people.
It's a lot.
And he's got more money than God.
Yeah.
And he's building what again? What is it?
50,000 square foot.
Yeah, 50,000 square foot compound.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But what else
on Hawaii too, which is, you know, notoriously expensive.
Because everything has to be
shipped
or flown in. Yeah.
Yeah. And it takes fucking forever. I mean, it's easier when, you know, you're with US and stuff, but if you've ever like gone out of country and stuff, I went to Puerto Rico, I don't know, like 15 years ago, and the hotel that I stayed in, you had X amount of free alcohol, you know, through the day or whatever. And so I went up and I was like, hey man, I want a shot of bourbon, the best bourbon you have, you know, in Puerto Rico, because I'm not expecting much coming from Kentucky, the bourbon state. They're snobs. And the best he had was Wild Turkey. If you're a bourbon snob, whatever, fuck off. It's fine. It's good. But he only had 3 bottles, and literally only had 3. He had 3 types, 1 bottle of each type, and they were all like this much. And he was like, you know, I'm running low. I've had a lot of people that want bourbon lately. And I said, well, how long does it take? It took 7 months from when they ordered it for them to get bourbon, you know, because it's a different country and they have to go through customs and they have to do all that other shit. And, you know, that's kind of the same with like Hawaii and stuff like that. Not the same, but it's still, you have to ship it over there. That stuff takes time. It costs a lot of money. I don't have fucking milk is expensive enough here, man.
Yeah.
I can't afford $10 a gallon milk. That's fucking crazy.
I want to prove a point of yours real quick. I want to prove your point. And it just so happens that I had a notification on my phone from my Amazon app. So let's find something that I think I could get something here by 10 p.m.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Period. Like anything.
Yeah.
In 3 hours.
Yeah.
And it takes them 7 months.
Yeah.
To get a fucking bottle.
Yeah.
Of probably okay bourbon.
Just okay. Yeah. It's not like any kind of select stuff. You know, the Wild Turkey that they had, it was fine, but it was, in alcohol senses, it was probably maybe a $60 bottle of bourbon.
My twin brother is that snob, by the way.
Yeah, sick.
No offense, Jack. But he is like,
all offense. No.
Yeah, all the offense. No, I can't hate though. He's got this beautiful, huge collection of whiskeys, and it's just like, hell yeah. I just like the way it burns. Yeah,
yeah.
Like, you know, whatever. Sometimes flavor comes into play, but
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
You know, and I have good bourbons at home. You know, I drink them, and I have some that I only will drink as bourbons, and some that I won't mix things with. But also, I don't really give a fuck.
Hell yeah,
I'll get you drunk.
I've pissed off so many people. Not with the chasing thing,
Yeah.
but I'll have like a, you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to shoot it or chug it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to taste
Sip
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Sip
sip it.
on it.
Yeah. Savor it.
I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
I'm gonna taste it in fucking 15 seconds when I burp it back up.
Hell yeah. I just like 100 proof stuff. I like the stronger stuff.
Yeah, because you just
You
want to
say
get the
You
job
want to
done.
get there.
Yeah, get the job done.
Yeah, man.
Save money,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Save
mean,
time.
Yeah.
I mean, who has that
Right,
amount of time
yeah.
anymore?
Yeah, man.
It's like I want drunk now.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
I want to be vomiting in half hour from now.
So
I can still get to bed on time, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know. I can't sleep at night. Have you thought about drinking whiskey?
Work-
Talk to your
works
doctor
every
about
time.
whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be so funny.
Side effects include
Yeah, exactly.
being single.
Diarrhea.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting here like, God damn it. All right, so we gotta do it. I'm just trying to get my zoned in. I'm not even looking at anything. I'm just like focus. What's your favorite fucking whiskey?
Oh,
You gotta have one.
man.
Or what's your favorite drink? Let's not pick on whiskey. I love tequila. Like that's my
I like tequila a lot
yeah.
too.
It's either whiskey or tequila.
I've been
Yeah.
The older I get, the more I do gin.
Mm.
But I don't know. I kind of really just either drink beer or wine, man. I don't really drink a lot of liquor anymore. Yeah. If I drink a bourbon, I get there's a local place for us close to me. It's called Buffalo Trace. It's out of Frankfort, Kentucky. I like them.
Yeah. It's a good
Buffalo
place.
Trace is good.
Buffalo Trace is pretty good. They own a couple of other distilleries. It's like their mid-ish bottle. I like Four Roses. It's really good.
Mhm.
But I'm never gonna pay for Four Roses.
Trying to see if you can see it. It's right between the Domino's hat and Rick. Do you see it?
The benchmark.
That's my go.
Yeah, the benchmark.
That's
Yeah,
my go.
my go-to, the one that I just always have, and it's actually Evan Williams.
Hell yeah.
That's what I keep. I'll keep handles of those.
Nice.
Because that's for anything night.
Yeah, I totally benchmark for $14.99.
It's the benchmark.
You can get a half gallon
Yeah.
of the worst Buffalo Trace. Or was it Buffalo Trace, right?
Yeah, Buffalo Trace.
But worst Buffalo Trace you've ever had.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it is really good. I think it's good whiskey. And people actually use that as their well.
Yeah.
It's like, man, this is
I've seen people that use Evan Williams as well, and I'm like,
I don't fuck with
I'm
any
like, man, that's not that.
man.
It's not that bad.
I just whiskeys with names.
Yeah.
Jack, Evan, the worst. Jim. Oh God, Jim.
Yeah, I don't like Jim.
I don't fuck with Jim.
I don't fuck with Jim either.
Jim's mean.
Yeah.
Jim
Well,
makes
Jim.
me real hungover.
Jim is not bourbon. Jim is like you said, whiskey. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Because he's from Tennessee. It has to be from Kentucky to be bourbon.
No,
No, it's all right. I'm not gonna get snobby on you.
The fucking whiskey. Yeah. What about you? Leila?
I don't drink a whole lot of liquor either. I mostly drink beer. But if I had my druthers and enough money to afford it, I would choose Lefroy, which is a scotch. And
Scotch.
it tastes peaty like a campfire. It's very pleasant, but it's slightly pricey, and I am a poor person. So,
It's my
so
dad.
mostly I just drink, Narragansett.
It's my dad's favorite.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That specific
Lefroy.
one.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
good one.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
It's
I
good smoky.
Yeah.
I know that one very well. I used to sneak them in,
I keep saying one day we're going to buy a bottle because it'll take us forever to drink
Oh,
it.
it
So
takes so
even
long
though
to
it's
drink
kind of
scotch.
pricey,
it's in the silver box, right? I'm not crazy.
shit. I don't know. I've never bought it.
Yeah, I think it
Okay.
is in something like that. Some every time we look at it, it's like, oh, and then we see the price, like, oh yeah, not
Yeah,
this time.
fuck
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But
Let's go buy a 6-pack.
I mean,
Yeah,
probably I just need to, have a campfire and then lick one of the burnt pieces of wood.
There you go. Yeah. And drink a
Maybe
peach
I'm
scotch.
thinking of something else. I don't know.
It comes
Dang,
with
it's
something.
one of those things. I'll just text him. I am like,
Hey,
hey, what's that
Dad.
scotch you're always fucking drinking?
Yeah, yeah.
cannot be that because there's no way he ain't spending money like that though. That's the
Yeah.
thing that's got me is like when he said it was really expensive, I'm like,
Well, I mean, I guess in the liquor world, it's probably not that expensive, but to me, it's expensive. To me, if it's
lot of
more than
money.
$20, it's expensive.
okay, all right,
I'd say Lefroy is probably like $85 or something.
okay.
But
all
that's
right.
beyond, I
Mm.
can't justify spending that much money on a bottle of liquor. So
Shh,
that's a
yeah.
lot of beer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. You can drink a lot of beer for that
It's
money.
a lot of beer.
Beer-
Especially at the Mel,
Yeah.
which you should come to tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've been
Have a beer with us.
I've been having that thing run across the whole time. So every time I'm like, oh, we need because sometimes I'll have to like. So basically, where we at almost 2.5 hours, I would stop the show, like stop our conversation, and then pull up, like
What are we doing
pretty-
here?
right here, exactly what we're about to do. So just to do that, you know what I mean? But the only thing is that it takes me having to like stop the conversation, put up the thing,
Yeah, there
and
it
then
is.
say, by the way, yeah, crazy.
Yeah, tonight
Crazy
we're doing that.
brain.
Hell yeah.
Those
Kinda
bands are sick.
nightmare.
Look at that.
Vibrolas.
Would you look at that? I mean, just
Lucifist.
Yeah, dude,
just
Lucifist.
look at it.
They're fucking sick.
Hell yeah.
Magnificent.
They're all the bands playing tonight are fucking
Yeah,
killer.
it really is a
I
pretty
don't
good
think
lineup.
I don't
Like,
think I've seen Crazy the Brains.
I have not
I
either.
have not either.
I think they're from the Northeast, like Northeast coast.
But they are A-list band. All these bands are fucking
Yeah,
top tier.
yeah, and it's kind of a good eclectic mix of shit. Like I said, you got Lucifist is thrash. It's like
Yeah.
thrash.
That's what I love about
Perfect
punk
thrash.
rock night. It's
Yeah,
you
man.
get a good mix.
Yeah.
Punk, metal.
It can be
fucking-
anything.
it could be
Us.
us. Whatever we are.
Yeah, right. So
You decide.
And tell
Tonight.
us so that we can answer this question better next time.
yeah,
What was the question?
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh, when you asked us about our sound.
Oh,
How would
Describe
we
your
describe it?
band.
Oh,
And
I was
we're
like,
we're fucking clueless. Like,
I'm taking it way back, man. To
Hell
2.5 hours ago.
hell yeah. I'm gonna write that down because now I'm gonna be like, all right,
Yeah, can we get a recap on that one?
Whiskey.
Playback.
'Cause, yeah, like what if that was a thing like whiskey relates? By the way, I try to drink beer. I try.
Just not a beer guy. Hey, that's okay.
Oh, dude, it makes me sick.
Yeah,
it
I
takes
think
too
you're
long.
I think you're either or really. It's
Yeah.
what your body's what poison your body's used to consuming is
Yeah.
what you do, you know.
Oh no, I used to drink beer.
Yeah.
Like in my 20s, I drank Coors Light. I went through MGD phase.
Yeah, same.
You know.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened, but at some point, like every time I would drink beer, I would just the next day I was dead.
Mm.
Like you might as well just kill me.
Mm.
Because it was like every day I was just so hungover. So stopped drinking beer. And then boom. The only time I ever get hungover is if I drink really shitty fucking booze, you know what I mean?
Yeah, benchmark.
Actually, no. It's 95. It's 95 proof. And that's the thing is like that's also a thing is like the higher volume.
Yeah.
That means the less bullshit. The less bullshit,
Yeah.
more than likely, the less hangover. So, yeah. And if you don't really drink too much in one sitting,
Yeah.
But beer every time, I hate it.
Mm.
Yeah. What about you, Chris? Do you have a favorite whisk or
Mm,
bourbon or whatever
mhm.
or drink?
Man, this is gonna sound really stupid, but that I got a discount at a Walmart.
I
It was
know what
that
you're gonna say.
It's that Rebel Yell. That stuff is stupid, but it drank good. I liked it.
Yeah.
That's actually
back
not what I
you.
thought you were gonna say.
I back you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. It just seemed as for connoisseurs, that's probably the dumbest thing I can possibly say, but it's like, man, it was
There's-
good.
I would say 9 out of 10 times is somebody who's like, what should we get? And they don't have either. Well, I don't buy turkey. I don't buy turkey 101, but that's what I usually drink.
Yeah.
My go-to if I'm buying though, I buy that because it's cheap. But Rebel Yell does not taste bad,
No.
which to me, like there is bad tasting whiskey out there.
Yeah.
Because I'm not whatevering, but there is some bad tasting whiskey, and then it's not that expensive.
Yeah.
And that's key.
Usually find out a discount. Nobody's
I think
buying
it's awesome that you bring that up because twice in the last month. So this is 3 different times that Rebel Yell has been brought up on a podcast.
You get a sponsorship from him.
Sweet.
Well, I was really pitching benchmark there for a minute. Like I'm like, guys, tonight's show, tonight's drunkenness is brought to you by Benchmark. But I don't know, they're in Kentucky and
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we're in Indiana. I want to do Indiana,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But it's hard to get sponsors for stuff. So
Yeah.
he's gonna give me free booze. There's a Pax Vern down the street. They make beer. Maybe I don't know. But,
I have to start working that angle.
yeah. Isn't it neat having the door open?
It's nice.
It's like
Sunny, yeah.
Is it getting you though?
It's not bothering me. I dig it.
Oh, it looks kind of neat on camera too.
Yeah.
I forget sometimes that we're live. I do that. Yeah. You get so used to it. I
Yeah,
just
sure.
fucking, just fucking don't even think about it.
All right, I'm gonna be the killjoy because I always am. We got to get some food before we go
Hey,
to the mill.
whoa! I told you no responsibility on the podcast. Don't be responsible.
Sorry.
Oh my god! All right, hell yeah! It's actually right at a good mark too. So everybody, get your shit together. Get in the car. Go to punk rock night. Check out Vibrolas, Some Kind of Nightmare, Lucifist, and Crazy in the Brains. And Vibrolas is playing. Pick up their new album.
Fuck yeah!
Grab that fucking hat. That's a fucking dope hat. You should put that closer though. You're like,
yeah, don't take it off your head, dude. Oh no, don't do that.
What? I'll do it with you, Bob. There you go. I did it too. Yeah, it's a thing.
Now Chris doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's why I told him.
That's a dope ass hat though. Hell yeah!
I got my shit back together.
Thank you guys so much for coming in town early and making the drive up here to fucking hang out.
Man, it was a blast.
Yeah,
hell yeah!
It was tons of fun.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Fuck yeah! Hopefully, you guys don't open those VHS tapes. Don't do it. Well, probably. I mean, that one.
They're actually just like
it's got fucking Gary
just
Busey
like
in it.
A homemade porno that you made and you just
quality,
resealed
right?
all and come out.
Well, the cool part is you guys don't have to check your VHS.
Right.
You
Because
know
we're
what I
not going
mean?
to open it.
And that one, I was worried because it has tape on the bottom.
Oh,
the
yeah.
tape is there to prevent
Oh yeah,
it
nice.
from being opened. It's just a little bit. So, but they're nostalgia. This last one, I gave somebody a copy of. Dang it! I love my button on the clicker. I gave somebody a copy of which movie? Help me think. Pinocchio.
Oh, good.
No. Was it Pinocchio? It was a cartoon. It was definitely a card. No. I gave away The Sandlot. It doesn't matter. All that matters is it was a kids show, and inside of it was Menace to Society. Yes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Is that crazy?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So-
And it was sealed, right?
No.
Oh.
This one was not sealed. That's why I said. That's why I'm even talking about it because I said hopefully you guys don't open them because you don't have to. You don't have to check them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
Goodwill stuff. But to me, I don't. It's not about the movie. It's not about them being open or not. It's all about just here's at least something that you can take home and you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember I did that thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I do that all the time. Actually, I just did that earlier today. Look at this. I found this. I almost threw this out, and I realized no, I better check and see what it is. This is the set list, Teenage Bottle Rockets set list from the show that they played with No Effects here.
Oh wow!
sick.
10 years ago.
Awesome.
I almost threw it out. I mean, look at it. I mean,
Well, yeah, it kind of just looks like
it looks like trash,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But it was folded up just like this. And I didn't do any. This is what it looked like by the time I got my hands on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
you should hang it on your wall.
fuck yeah. All right, guys, head to Punk Rock Night. Come hang out and check out Vibrolas. And we will see you Wednesday for Southbound Beretta. And I don't know where that one is. I want to show it because it's my duty to, but Moving on. All right, guys, be safe. Thank you guys so much for coming up and hanging out. It was
Thanks
super
for
cool.
having us.
Thanks for having us,
Shep.
Shep.
Later,
It was
guys.
awesome.
You broke the state line barrier. It's
Yeah.
officially been broken.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, everyone. Come on
Everybody's
down.
welcome.
We open the floodgates, baby.
And now I have to look for the video. If anybody wants to host the Wednesday show so I don't have to host anymore, holla.
I don't wanna go to school.